walked up and saw a bunch of people standing in wreckage.
Yeah, and
They're going to assume they're probably responsible for the explosion.
Yeah.
So, they don't lead you. They give you directions. They give you a map of the country and kind of point out to where you're going. It is not a non-named village. It's just called the village.
Okay.
What it's become known as.
Mm-hmm.
They set you on your way, and you, because simplicity factor, I'm not going to have you fight a bunch of shit by yourself. You manage to make it in that area, into the general area, relatively easy. You pass a few travelers along the way who are mostly seem irritated and are heading back away with full carts. Some of them carrying bodies. If you ask, they tell you that they were attacked on the road and decided to turn back and not pursue that course anymore.
What were they attacked by?
You get different reports: trolls, goblins, orcs, hobgoblins.
Okay.
The whole menagerie of bad things are ahead.
Okay.
You get there, and through your shard of glass that you keep, you hear west.
Okay. He'll take note and head west.
And that is where we will bridge back into the rest of you all. Picking up, leaving off last week, you guys were still in your little base camp, trying to figure out what to do with your lives and how to better help the village, I guess, with the different plans. A couple scouting missions went out, trying to track these trolls that you had just killed one of. Feeling relatively secure that you'd killed them all, you guys decided on going to the goblins next. You headed northeast, sorry. So the last chart would have said east, not west. I am dumb and very tired.
Okay.
Also, apologizing in advance to everyone. I am fucking exhausted. This week of 50 hours has killed my brain, so there's going to be a lot of retconning this game, I'm sure. So you can see you're trying to count it instead of paying attention to what I'm saying. That is why your numbers aren't adding up.
Oh.
Because 2 people aren't here yet that I expected to be here. Actually, sorry. 3 people aren't here yet that I expected to be here. As per usual.
Okay.
Also, I need a piece for
Uncle Daniel.
Uncle Daniel. He can use my wizard. Because he's got a kind of similar drive as my wizard. Learn all the GD things.
That's right.
That is my wizard's Taz. His goal in life was to learn all the things.
Pretty darn close.
He was supposed to live to 500. That he is now 897 years old.
Oh, nice.
He's been too busy reading to bother with that.
He forgot to die.
He wanted to read all the books first and likes to brag about it. So, you guys headed northeast, and much to your frustration, I guess. Oh. Sky!
Yay!
Probably Josh.
Wait, should we roll for health first?
Let me finish getting through the recap, then we'll roll for the health real quick. I forgot we needed to do that. Much to your guys' annoyance, you found out that you were wrong. There were multiple trolls. There were, in fact, at least 2 more. As you guys saw through the tree line, a breaking wave that you came to find out was a large, for its size, a large hill giant carrying a about 30-foot long tree trunk as some sort of weapon, falling behind 2 trolls, also carrying, between the 2 of them, they were carrying a single 50-foot long tree trunk. You guys then debated, argued, fought, and bickered about what to do next, to the point where the 20-minute lead you had on the trolls got down to about 3-minute lead, then about a minute lead, before Sar said, "Fuck this shit, I'm leaving," and everyone else said, "Oh yeah, that's a good idea," and dipped.
How late are you? 40 minutes?
30.
So yeah, you guys did that and started heading towards the Goblin Village, which is where we called it. So before I forget, we need to roll hit points since you all leveled up to 5.
Oh, we did?
We did.
Oh.
I don't expect to know because you're not in the Discord. So just going to start in order of my screens.
I
What happened?
don't know what I. Is there anything else?
Wait, why are we rolling health?
Is there anything?
Because you guys are level
Everyone-
5.
Is there anything else we get from being level 5 except for health? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, I want to make sure I got this correct. It's whatever you roll plus constitution, right?
Yes.
Is it?
Okay, so Mike, if you'd like to roll first.
Is it?
Oh, me. Sorry. I thought we had two.
Sorry, yeah. You weren't looking. I zoomed our camera up first.
Is it?
Yeah. She was following me around the bedroom.
Is it just one of our? Okay. Or hit dice?
Plus your con. Toby, roll when you hit dice.
Beautiful, beautiful D12.
I eat it.
It's slow.
Mhm.
11. Nice.
We're level what now?
5.
Thank you. Okay. Alright.
Cute.
Well, the other
Where am I
one
hit dice?
this one isn't.
Totally forgot.
6.
The camera's for you to roll it on screen. That dice is
Hey,
impossible to read.
Larry.
3.
Is that a 1?
It looks like a 1.
Looks like a 0.
There it is. I think you can do it and have another table and sit right there.
All right, this one's mine. Guess I'll do this one. Nice.
Fucking blurry cameras, Jonas.
I don't know why it's blurry. It was just fine. It was just fine a minute
Yeah,
ago.
from PVA, it's just blurry as fuck. Puppy.
You chose the wrong
Nice.
dice.
Nice.
You rolled. No, you rolled the right one. Yeah, it was a 5.
Okay, we ready?
So
You see it?
it's 5.
No, it went away. Just move your camera.
It's right there.
Dude, I got plus 10.
I forgot you have those really cool dice.
Oh, that's cool.
3, so now 3.
2.
Alright. Thank you, everyone. Oh, that's what they were doing. No, I feel bad.
Yeah.
They were getting Max a chair. They fetched you a chair, and you said, "Fuck you guys! I'm going to pull onto the table instead."
You can put the chair back.
So you got 34 health
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, it looks like you're just kind of more difficulty.
We have to pick it up and look at it. And Max is already sat down. Yeah, I know.
I mean, now you get to put it all the way back.
Is he really, or is he really the
Oh,
I was in the restroom when that conversation happened. I didn't know about that.
all right. So you pick up. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Beautiful.
Not all right.
So, I'm trying to think how best to do this. But you guys are kind of between a wall of death right now.
You find your way out.
So,
What we have.
I cast something.
No.
I've not gotten any information on Max's character.
Yeah, so you had the whole conversation.
Did we?
Yeah, you was the wildfire druid.
Yes, we talked about that, but I never got a character sheet or anything else like that.
That's into I must have just
Or a time frame to come roll his stats. You were supposed to come early today to do that.
I got booked into having dinner at my mom's.
Yeah. So I still need his stats rolled and his health rolled.
Yeah, I still gotta do all that.
All right, so In the as we go over to you guys, the ever loved thing that I'm sure you all hate by now, the flicker poof of Shifter reappearing, who disappeared shortly before the argument about when the trolls were going to be murdered, or murder you rather. So you guys are about 100 feet away from the junction point in the path that the trolls were headed towards, and a few hundred feet away from the goblin camp to your east. To the east. I'm assuming still moving in that direction unless someone wants to stop for some dumb reason. But Shifter Flicker Poofs appears about 20 feet ahead of you guys.
I'm not stopping. I'm making sure I get, since I'm ahead of everyone because I walked off first, I'm making sure I walk a good ways away from where the trolls.
So Shifter, you reappear on a path in the forest, and you see Sar walk with a purpose right fucking past you.
As I walk by him, I go, there are trolls not far behind us. I suggest we move with a purpose and get away from them.
Right behind
And
Sar.
behind him, you see the rest
With
of the party
purpose.
about 20 feet behind.
With the purpose, right behind Sar, on the way out of there.
And in the distance, you can all hear the light. Well, not light at this point, because it's not far away. The heavy rumble, and ground shake of the two trolls and giant marching behind you. Before it stops. The rumbling just kind of abruptly stops for a minute. Anon, you also hear this giant rumbling coming from the forest around you as you're kind of following directions that are being whispered to you. Before you hear just a quick trolls, lots of them, north from here. Through your little sliver.
Not knowing how close I am to the group, I'll cinch up my backpack a little bit tighter, and we'll walk a little bit more quietly from tree to tree.
Okay.
But trying not to make a large nuisance of myself if there are trolls in the area.
After you travel another about 100 feet or so through the trees, you can see in front of you a path. And walking down the path, I forget the word, not parallel, perpendicular?
Right.
Going this way, they're coming this way on him.
Yep.
Yeah. You see first a large, tall, cloaked figure, followed by a Kenku. Who would be next in the order of march?
Me. I do recognize.
Followed by Halfling?
I believe Sky was actually right behind the halfling, and then Sky was behind me.
And I would be behind Sky.
Can I attach races to names? Because I have everybody's names.
Yeah, so you would recognize the process of elimination. You recognize Sar only because he's very heavily cloaked.
Right.
So you recognize first Sar, then Shifter, then Perrin, then
And
Sky.
Perrin is a
Halfling.
Okay.
Then
What
Sky,
race are
the
you,
Iron. What's
Sky.
that? Joe?
What race are you?
Who?
You.
Human.
You?
Human. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I see
Alright.
Sky. Sky is an Owlin.
Yeah. Orion, a half elf? No.
Astral.
Astral elf. Sorry.
An astral elf.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Followed by Havoc. Followed by Havoc. Followed by Poppy.
And
No,
Havoc
Poppy
is a.
was before Havoc, because Havoc was
Sorry.
the one that was fighting to leave the last.
Poppy, then Havoc. Oh, when the flicker poof happened, Modian disappeared.
What's a Havoc?
Huh?
What
Havoc
is
dwarf.
dwarf? Okay. And then Modine.
You don't see him.
I know, but for my notes.
Let me double check. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Steven, do we see him when we're walking?
No, but I just want to double check that.
Do you know?
That's
He'll probably have you roll here shortly because you guys are on the lookout, and I'm not really hiding because I'm not very good at it. So he'll probably have you roll.
Are you
Ask him.
stealthing or just chilling on the side of the road?
I'm trying to stealth, but I'm not very good at it.
Okay.
I think because when I first made my character, when I only had one attack action, because I had all hand axes with one attack action, I could do both my hand axes.
Extra is on the one more.
So it's
Your
3
main
hand
game.
axes.
So, Star.
One, two,
I think.
and the second is.
Sorry, I was looking at
And the
numbers.
second
Did I get
is
that right? in front of me? Extra techniques.
Yes.
Because it's
Yeah.
only one
Yes.
more.
Because this one takes a bonus action.
Yeah,
And
that's
then-
what draw has.
Yeah,
It's
so
a
we-
bonus action.
Hit. You get 3 attacks if you have extra attack now.
Okay.
Alright, so,
That's only
Sorry.
the bonus action.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm assuming that.
you hear.
If you haven't used your bonus.
You don't necessarily hear, but you feel as you're strolling down the path a presence directly to your right.
I feel a presence to my direct right.
Yeah, like that wonderful feeling of eyes on you.
And I can't tell if it's good or bad feelings. I just feel like I'm just being watched.
No, it's just that feeling of something watching you.
Except Kieran's not recognizing it at all because it's not dangerous.
Well,
Um,
even though I know I'm being watched, I know there are still trolls and a giant behind me, so I'm still trying to get away. So I'm just
Hey, Toby, can you not talk
on my
like
path
that?
right now. But I let everyone behind me know. There's someone
I need to turn my volume up.
right watching us.
Hold on a second.
Sorry.
I
I'll
missed
take a
what you
look
were
for somebody.
Psycho, can you repeat that, please? I couldn't hear you on this end.
It was
So
really sad.
I'm going to continue walking on because there's obviously 3 trolls and a giant behind us. But I'm going to turn behind us and let everyone know someone or something is to our right watching us. Keep an eye on that position. I'm going to keep my eyes forward so that we're not going to run into anything else we're not supposed to.
I'll take a look over that direction since I'm right next to you.
Roll of perception.
Hold on, Steven, I got you, because my camera is just not... I can't do that with my camera.
You don't have to roll all your stat rolls in front of you. It's the health and stats that's got to roll for you.
Just hit points. Yeah.
Okay.
Hit points and starter stats.
So I was attempting to be quiet and stealthy.
Okay, so roll stealth, please.
I'm just not good at it. I thought I wasn't good at it. At a total of 20.
All right, Shifter.
Hold on. Sorry, I forgot to do my level up.
So you make your roll doing except for stats.
Yeah. It's all done except for the stats.
Be fair when we get to that. Remind me. I'm really fucking tired, so I'll probably forget.
24.
So you kind of scan the trees, just a quick loop around. You don't see anything at first, but then you get that same feeling of just piercing eyes on you. So you do another scan and you catch just a glitter of light hitting eyes as you scan through the forest again. And you kind of focus in on it, and Anon, if you'd like to describe what you look like.
So he's peeking out from behind a tree, obviously trying to be stealthy, but has no skill in that area. You see a relatively thin, 5'7", slightly darker skin, hair pulled back in a top knot ponytail, wearing relatively clean pressed adventurer's gear. And wearing a huge backpack that seems like there's a lot of things hanging off of it. He has a staff in his hand. He's really trying to look non-threatening.
Guys, I think there's an adventurer over here.
Well, let him know that there's trolls to our side, to our rear, and have him catch up to us if he wants to freaking wants to adventure with us, but
There's trolls behind us. Follow us if you don't want to die.
Perfect.
Can I roll as soon as he starts yelling? Can I roll to slap my hand on his mouth?
I'm gonna keep walking forward.
Who do you think yells? I'll give you one guess, and you have 1,000 experience points if you get it right.
Can I roll to put my hand over his mouth?
Shifter.
Dexterity.
Easy of a one.
Dexterity. Pop star against Shifter's dexterity.
Oh. 8.
You're muted.
Dude.
Shifter, you're still muted.
9.
9. Beautiful. So you go to clasp his beak, and as soon as he yells, he turns and starts walking, so you just miss.
Shut up!
Anon, do you follow?
Yeah. First, Anon goes, "Yep, this is definitely the group they were talking about," and he will kind of pull the backpack up and then kind of jog over to the group. What do you guys? Hi, Anon. I'm from the guild. Why?
Let's go.
Do we know why the trolls and trolls are in this area? Is this a troll area?
There is a city being occupied by a handful of races: trolls, goblins, orcs, and yeah, we're trying to not have the city occupied by them right now, and yeah, we're trying to avoid the giant trolls and the giant behind us too.
Do we know why it's being occupied?
No.
You guys know that the hobgoblins are being paid to do it.
We don't know why.
I know, but it's still motivation.
I tell the hobgoblins are there's also hobgoblins. It seems like at least the hobgoblins are getting paid to occupy the city. Who's paying them? We don't know yet.
Okay.
And before I forget, there is one hobgoblin who has been informing us of stuff. So if you do see a random hobgoblin trying to talk to us, don't off him.
Where are we headed right now?
Away from the troll.
Yeah. And towards the goblin camp.
And hi, I'm Poppy.
Oh, hey, you were the one that they told me to talk to, so I wouldn't get murdered. So I'm glad that I am not murdered.
As long as you like animals, you're my friend.
What's that supposed to mean, huh? We don't all go around murdering people, okay?
They said that your group name was MP for murderous psychopaths. That's not accurate?
No.
Oh, I have to change
I've
it.
never killed anyone, so
I'm gonna have to change my notes.
I haven't killed anyone.
Only a handful of people in the group have actually
My
killed
dog,
somebody.
man. This is Sandy, my squirrel, and Jack, my sparrow.
You have quite the pet selection.
And I want plenty more. No evil devil.
You don't need the demon lord, Poppy.
No demon lord. No demon lord.
How many trolls are behind us?
3.
3 trolls?
Oh, I'm sorry, 2 trolls and something else. I can't remember what it was called.
But it's enough to get into the woods.
My character would know, but I can't remember what it is. But there's 2 trolls and something else behind us.
So, as you guys are having this conversation, as you keep getting loud, Perrin breaks from the line and moves into the tree line.
So,
Perrin.
I can't do
Karen.
Sky and
wait, it's the Mike's character, right?
Yes.
Okay. Seeing that, I'm gonna look left. Actually, I'm gonna look around me real quick. Do I see anything or hear anything?
As you all stop, does everyone stop talking for a second, or are you guys still going back and forth?
I'm stopping talking. I'm gonna stop where I am and look around because sudden movement, sudden fleeing, it's gonna catch my eye and make me wonder why did he just do that? Is there something behind us?
You stop for a second. You hear again the.
Is it loud loud, like it's right behind
It is
us?
coming in your direction.
I'm gonna shoot off towards the freaking same bush that he just ran to and go in stealth.
I'm gonna cast. What is that one?
Same
I was gonna
thing,
cast?
going into stealth mode.
What is the one I was gonna cast? Pass it on tree.
Are you gonna cast it down?
Are we? Yeah, it's probably
Yeah,
not.
I'll pick up. Whether you agree with that or not, either way, I'm gonna pick up Sky and move with
Gotta
you.
stay within 30 feet of me though.
If you want to cast it, cast it.
I'm gonna cast
Yeah,
pass
go there.
without trace.
You go
They
that
were
way.
supposed
I go
to see
that way.
me. I stealthed and then moved.
They want it doesn't turn you invisible.
I know.
Stealth doesn't make you
We were
invisible.
in the middle of the.
You were standing here and said,
Did you roll that 20? That makes
Dirty
you invisible.
20.
Steve, you hear that?
I mean, you might be in 10.
"Sorry, I was trying to find something for Josh."
Okay.
It was a dirty 20.
Oh, well,
What I
Josh.
was gonna cast. I thought I cast.
All right, what's going on?
She's gonna cast pass without a trace.
All right, so everyone
You have to
that's
stay
getting off
within
the path,
30 feet
roll
of
stealth.
me. You have to stay within 30 feet of me.
Everyone roll stealth. I'm rolling stealth.
Is everyone diving off of the road?
Yes.
Yes. 16 plus
18.
Oh, Trace on this.
plus
Okay.
10 stealth, so I got 26.
It lasted like 10 minutes.
True. You got 19.
Yeah.
We have a plus 10 right now?
Plus 10
Yeah.
stealth.
You don't get a plus.
Okay, well, I've got
Stealth would have 30 feet the other direction.
on stealth, I have 41.
You just talked to her.
You said you were going to regardless.
Nice.
Wait, we get a plus 10 to stealth?
Yeah, she just cast a spell and gets plus 10 stealth.
28.
Or your voice.
And of course, the one I cast.
Got quite far over there.
I cast.
Didn't get to that.
So everyone dives off to the right.
There's that much.
I got a 41 with a natural 20.
I go left. I pick him up and I go left.
I think I made him disappear.
Sky, your Orion attempts to pick you up. Do you allow him to?
In that case, yes.
Oh, no, right?
29.
Without the 10.
Without the
Because again,
10.
you're going off the other direction. You don't get 10.
Without the 10, it's a 19.
Oh, here comes the boys.
That means mine's not.
I use my roll to give him advantage.
Here
You
comes-
your what?
I use my roll to give him advantage to his stealth. I rolled a natural 20, and I have a plus 11.
Yeah, I rolled 19. 19 is stealth.
Good enough.
All right. How long do you guys wait in the bushes?
Well, the thing is up to an hour.
Well, if they're right behind us, I suggest we wait until either they pass by or we hear them walk away, because obviously we can hear them walking towards us.
All right. So about 10 minutes.
I'll
Now,
have a saving stone.
The spell lasts us an hour.
who all has setting something at this point? Mike?
I have one.
I have one.
I do, he does, and Sky does.
Orion has one.
Yeah.
I tell him in his head that I'm going to go up the tree, so let go of me.
I let him go.
I look at him, I go,
I let you go.
Sending stones out here, everything that.
I didn't say anything out loud.
I know, but as I see you trying to crawl up, I go,
No,
Oh, I'm not
no, he
crawling.
doesn't. They're on the opposite side. You don't see shit.
oh, okay.
And I'm not crawling.
So
I know what's going on, but I'm not going to say anything.
I fly up
All right. How high?
about canopy level. So
Now
I can
that
hide behind I can hide behind some of the foliage and still see.
now that I'm seeing that it's a hill giant, or is it a hill giant
Yeah.
with two trolls? Is that a usual pairing? Like, did the hill giants traditionally roam with trolls?
Roll a history.
No, I could figure that shit out.
Yeah, you all failed your history. roll.
That's a no.
Hilariously to me, by the way.
At 12, so not really.
You're not sure. You've heard that they're solitary. You've heard they don't even usually travel with each other. But you've also heard of bands of giants and trolls traveling together. It's nothing concrete. So Yeah, 20 minutes pass, and you see the trolls and the giant. That's my thing. It's not working. Shambling down the road, and the trolls walk past, but the giant stops. Sorry. And looks around. You show me your fucking fingers. And looks directly at you.
I feel like that's meditating.
Oh,
He's the DM.
Get the fuck over it.
He's the DM. He is the only one allowed to metagame.
So the giant says something in giant, and both trolls stop.
What does he say?
Do you speak giant?
Yep.
Oh. I heard something. In trees.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast message,
Okay.
and I'm going to say in giant to the giant, but I'm gonna make it sound like it's a troll.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, "It's nothing. I'm hungry. Let's go."
Roll deception.
He's really good.
7.
I think
Better
you just barely beat his nat 1.
Oh wow!
As he turns around, and again in giant, you hear, "Don't fucking talk to me like that," as he slugs the troll in front of him. And they start watching again. And you hear in giant, "I'm sorry, boss," as he pushes them forward. And Havoc needs new pants.
What?
Havoc shot himself and the giant scared of him.
I'm sure about that.
Yes.
There's a problem now. There's a
That'd be informative.
Did he smell it?
So, another 20 minutes pass, you can still hear the rhythmic footsteps before they stop again.
Did it sound like the footsteps slowly quieted, or they stopped altogether?
They got roll something.
Oh yeah, no.
What'd you get?
A 1. Nat 1.
You can't tell. You know you heard footsteps, and you also know you stopped hearing footsteps at one point.
Okay.
It's always really cool describing what people do or see when they get a nat 1 or a nat 2.
Yeah. One of my favorites was rolled like 2 nat 1s in a row in my first campaign. To perception to go into the bottom floor and in to look for somebody. So he face planted into a lit lantern that was hanging in the entryway.
Okay. So, I'm going to say very quietly to the group that is really decided to hide with me, because hiding together is a good thing in a forest.
That's smart.
The next person who yells when we are trying to hide from something that could kill us, I'm turning you into Alvin at attempted assassination of a party member. Sorry, I should have said that louder, huh?
Probably. I don't know if everyone heard you.
Did everybody hear me on that one? I was trying to be in character, but I forgot. I said quietly that the next time one of us yells, and I'm going to include myself in that because I'm brain dead sometimes, and I will turn myself in for it, and we yell while we're being chased by something that's going to kill us, I'm going to tell Alvin that this person was attempting to assassinate a guild member.
So are you saying I should yell?
No, don't yell. You're not there, actually. You're not there. You're on the other side. I'm
Oh.
talking to Bruce.
I say into my rock. Well, I don't say it. I think into my rock to the other guy across the way. Are you guys still alive or are you dead?
And I say out loud, very quietly, yes, we are still alive.
No, Morgan has a rock.
I say into the rock to Orion. They're still alive, Orion.
It's okay. He can still hear it. Everybody hears what the message.
It's like a speakerphone, right?
Pretty much. What one sitting stone hears, they all hear it, is what I was told.
Who has the rock?
The rock?
Who has the rock?
I have a rock.
Sky, you're over there. He's over
So,
here.
What?
You're over there. She's over here.
Oh, I didn't know if she had a rock or not. Is she talking into a rock?
She didn't yell.
no.
You're going to have to explain whether or not these people are talking into rocks or not.
What was that, Poppy?
Who has the rocks besides Kai?
Are you saying that in character or just as a player?
He's asking as a player, like who
Yeah.
has rocks?
Oh, me, Josh, and Sky at the moment, because we were all splitting up at one point.
Okay.
Are they all linked?
Yes.
Okay.
The rocks is like a walkie-talkie.
Yeah. Sending stones, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So what were you guys doing before you ended up out here being chased by trolls?
Well, we were planning on going to deal with the goblins, man.
The goblins in town?
They have a camp outside the town. We're going towards it.
See if we can negotiate with them.
The trolls are going towards it.
Try to get them to go away.
The trolls are also going towards it.
I don't know if they're going to the goblins or if they were just following us. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Shall we follow them from a safe distance without being loud and see?
I don't know. That's going to be a really hard trail to follow.
Well, the amount of sound they make, it's not that hard to follow them
Wait,
from a distance.
I fly down to Orion.
yeah. If he can fly, can't he just go check where they're headed?
Oh, he's done that quite frequently. So yes, he can. I'm going to say into the Sending Stone, come back over here. They've gone, and I feel safer with the whole group together.
You're the one who just said not to hide.
When we're hiding, let's not all hide in the same spot because it makes a big, huge blob instead of individuals hiding behind trees in different spots.
Poppy cast the spell, so we thought it'd be safer to huddle.
But when we're no longer hiding and we're trying to move forward, let's get together again.
Looking over, Anon is taking notes as you're describing how to hide better.
Orion, Sky, do you go back over there?
Yeah.
Just feel like this.
And no, that's not my intelligence talking, that's my wisdom. Because I'm dumb as a rock.
Right. So you guys doing?
I had no great idea.
Yeah.
It's just, I'd like to know why two trolls and a big, huge human are
Big, huge human.
what it looks like to me. Of course, all humans are big to me, but still. This one's huge.
I don't know where
I've
it's
never
at.
seen one of those before.
How far are we from the goblin camp?
I would think
No idea. We haven't been there.
At this point, probably about
We would see him that way. Yeah, there's no way you would get it.
Are we gonna call the friends?
yes, puppy.
Did we turn around or did we just stay there?
You just jumped off the path.
No, but toward the goblin camp, which way is it?
I think we were heading. You guys were heading towards the goblin camp. Found out trolls were behind you and sped up. And now they passed you.
We actually did deviate from course. We went off course a little bit to see if we could intersect with whatever it was. If you guys don't,
I thought we were on our way to the goblin camp, and the trolls were coming behind us.
No,
and on our way
coming
there,
towards us.
Nope.
They were coming towards us.
Yes, and we deviated off course to go towards them to see what the thing going through the trees was. So we wanted to go stop it if we could, and then we found out that it was a lot more than we could handle. So now we have to deviate back on course to get back where we were going. And I did take note of which way we needed to go because I asked that question before all that stuff, so I would know which way we had to go back on course.
Yeah.
Let's go back on course then.
I was being a good tracker.
Right, so marching order.
I'm in the middle.
Shouldn't you lead if you're following back on course?
Near the front, like
I
right
say we go that way.
Perrin if he's near the front.
I can help whoever is taking point.
I mean, nobody's asking me to keep scouting, so I'm just gonna stall. I'm gonna go back in order.
Who knows where to go?
I'm behind Perrin.
You're leading.
I'm somewhere in
Is
the
that
middle.
a good idea?
The two barbarians.
Okay, I will go. You tell me where we need to go, and I will.
No, I mean, I'll tell you which way we go. I'll lead you in the way we go. But is it a good idea to make me lead?
No, I'll lead, and then you tell me where to.
I'll bring up rear.
Does that work, Steven? Can I do it and him tell me where the instructions?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll do it that
Well,
way.
he would be the one rolling. He would be the one doing the survival. You would just be at the front of the party.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So you're also gonna be at the front.
Yeah.
No, I'm in the middle. I don't know if that was clear.
You're what?
Yeah. Middle, please. Yeah, thank you.
Squishy.
Yeah, very.
Okay, so I'm rolling survival.
Yeah.
Let's see if I remember. Woohoo! Natural 20. I remember.
What time is it?
Trying to remember.
Just time of day. I don't need a specific time.
Early midday.
Okay.
It was. I'm glad I looked over just in time for that. All right. So yeah, natural 20. It's easy enough for you to lead with what you saw and what you know where you're going.
Nope.
It's about 10 minutes of you guys traveling, or about 8 minutes of you guys traveling through the forest before you get back on the path you guys had seen when you deviated originally.
Oh, right here. I'll bring it. I totally forgot where I said it.
And another 3 minutes traveling through before about 80 feet down, you can finally see a break in the forest where you first see a makeshift wooden gate, like, the spears stuck into the ground, all pointing outwards. A makeshift gate about 2 feet tall. You guys take a few more steps forward. You see on either side of that gate a troll sitting down.
Uh-oh.
You see what on your side? Troll.
You guys want me to go in there and check things out?
Are they? Did it look like? Sorry.
What was that?
I asked them if they want me to go in and check things out. You want me to stay here? What are we doing?
We found our friend.
Are they the same trolls?
Non, what were you saying?
I was asking if they're standing guard or it looks like they're attacking.
They're sitting. Yes, same trolls.
I thought we were trying to get away from these things.
How
you
would
see the
you?
log they were carrying, pretty much blocking the path that's laying across the ground in front of them.
How would you go in? How would you go in to check?
I fly.
Hmm.
I turned to look at everybody. I thought we wanted to avoid these people.
We did.
So can we leave now?
Are they facing away from us or towards us?
Towards you.
Do they look angry?
Do they look like they've seen us, or are they just paying attention?
They're
to their
not
own
staring at you. Poppy roll an insight. They're just looking around.
So they're not paying attention to us?
Yeah.
Technically, we could probably just walk away because it doesn't look like they're paying attention to us.
Great.
I
See that?
Yep. They look pissed and ready for a fight, Poppy.
Well, what's the new plan since we can't talk to the goblins?
They're angry and they want to fight.
I gotta fight for them. Let's go.
This is my thought, real quick. The giant's not there, right?
Not sitting out front of the camp, he's not.
Well, obviously they're not fighting. And the giant, which seemed to have been the boss in the first place, seeing as he punched the freaking other one, like he was the one in charge. Maybe they're having a meeting with leaders of the races.
They're in cahoots. They're cahooting.
If the hobgoblins are being paid by someone, it's possibly that they're all working. They are all working together to occupy, so they're probably having a meeting right now.
They're cahooting.
Steven, check your phone.
I can't turn into a troll, can
No, not at all.
Does anyone understand Goblin?
I do.
I do.
Okay. How about Giant?
Nope.
You do?
It was the sorcerer you guys let die did.
Do we know that Enon freaking used that message thing, or are we do we not know about that? What was that?
No, you guys were all crouching in a bush at the time.
Okay.
I was not crouching in a bush. I was in a tree.
Right, across the road and up above the canopy.
Oh, and then Shifter would have to hear him speak, yeah, so.
I'm the one speaking to them.
I-
The goblins.
I have an idea.
Me too. What's yours though?
I have Sky. Are you able to carry people?
I'm Sky. What? Yes. No. I'm too small.
You're too small. Okay.
I'm 3 feet tall and I weigh 26 pounds.
Oh. Okay.
If he doesn't carry people, I carry him.
I am a pygmy owl.
You said we were 80 feet from where we see the trolls?
Yeah.
Frick. How close are the trolls to each other?
There's about a 15-foot gap in between them.
The pen is the gate, I'm assuming.
Alright, can I borrow, do you have to attune to those?
Oh, what it is. It's the
Do you have
log
to
list.
attune to those stones?
No.
May I borrow one of the stones?
I hand you mine.
Who amongst you is like the quiet, stealthy
Me.
ones? You? Okay. Then I actually don't need your stone. So my idea is, I weave a little bit of temporal energy around you and me. And we go in and see if we can't find if there is a meeting taking place, and if there is a meeting taking place, maybe we get some intel on what's going on.
Okay. What am I doing?
This is gonna
I
be
can
difficult.
also go in and help you get info, but I'm a druid, so I can just kind of shapeshift into something super small.
Actually,
Remember,
that?
there's so many animals around. They scared all the animals away.
That's okay.
She's telling you you're gonna stick out like a sore thumb because nobody's seen animals for a while.
Shifter won't. Shifter, if you can change into something I can carry, that'll work.
Yeah, so just something real small that you can like hide,
Yeah.
and then like if you need to, I can like you can take me out of your pocket. Like if I turn into like a spider, you take me out of your pocket, put me on the ground. I can crawl around and get angles from different areas. They're not gonna notice a spider. They're not gonna be paying attention, especially if they're fighting and arguing.
It's like
I
some
won't
kind
even
of
be
pocket monster. I agree.
right. They're not even gonna notice me in the room with them if you guys can't get close enough.
So, Inan is going to do a couple things. First, he's going to take his necklace, which has a piece of cured leather on it, and he's going to rub it, and then he's going to move it in very geometric designs, and this like bubble of shimmering energy for like a fraction of a second will pop over him. And then, and that's mage armor for you, Steven. And then he will go into his bandolier of pouches and he'll pull out a small piece of spirit gum and he'll rub it with his fingers and he will force energy, and around him it almost looks like things seem to slow down. The wind that was blowing hair and stuff seems to slow down, and it creates fractals in the air that surround Sky, and that surround Sky and Inan, and they're going to blink out of existence.
And they're dead.
And they're dead. Invisibility at 3rd level. And then he'll say, "Okay, Shifter."
And then I'm going to shapeshift into a spider and crawl into his pocket. Or I'd like up on a shoulder or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just somewhere.
As long as
out of the way.
as long as I'm carrying you, you're invisible too.
Yeah. So I'll crawl up like on your leg so I can dispatch quickly or do something like that. So I can see what's going on. You know what I mean?
Shits and giggles because you guys did this backwards. Shifter, roll perception.
I figured I was just gonna pick him up from the ground.
Yes, but he then said he was gonna go find you. So.
Yep.
18 plus 8. So 26.
So you jump into your spider, and you look around and realize, oh, was that your perception or was that the spider's perception, first of all? Wait, no. Sorry. Really, you use your perception. Never mind. It takes you a second, but you find Inan about the time he picks you up.
Also, before I shapeshift, I just want to tell you the information. While as a spider, if I connect webs, I have something called web sense, and I know the contact or the exact location of any other creature in contact with like a web, more like with one of my webs. So I can like attach webs to like people and things and know.
Okay. To the rest of the group. You guys will hear Inan. He'll say, "We'll keep you guys on the rocks, letting you know what's going on. But I'm hoping that we'll be able to get some of the information you guys need." Right. Do you have any suggestions?
Leaders, army count, the type of weaponry they have. Maybe if there's a way to poison a main water supply or main food supply.
Why are they there?
Yeah, why are they there? Who's the boss?
Who's paying them?
Until that question, I was really worried that you all were murderous psychopaths. And we'll start making our way in.
So roll stealth for the two of you.
Plus 26.
17.
Does it be invisible give you advantage?
Yeah, sorry, advantage because she's invisible.
$17.
27 because I got a 16.
And roll perception, both of you. Or all three of you, actually.
23.
Did you roll for us? You said.
Yeah.
All three of us, yeah. You too, Shifter.
Okay.
What are we rolling?
Perception.
Perception.
So I've got a 19.
24.
Right, so you all three notice the troll on the right as you guys start to approach. Looks in Non's direction. And it kind of grabs onto a large rock sitting next to it for a second and just stares.
I'll hold still.
Steven, when I notice that, I want to hop like off of his leg and crawl up on the ceiling so I can be above them.
What's ceiling?
You're in a forest.
You're in a
Oh, we're in a forest? Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we haven't even made it in the gate yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind.
Yeah.
So you stay on him?
Okay. I'm gonna. So when I see him start getting distracted, I'm gonna teleport 30 feet to like the left.
You can see them looking. Yeah.
Perception, Josh.
$16.
What do you do? Teleporting 30 feet to the left?
Yeah. Just away from everyone.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pick up a rock and then chuck it into the forest.
I don't know.
And then I'm gonna teleport back. Trying to get
What do you
there
mean?
again. I can do it 3 times per long rest. So I just
Three.
I know.
Teleported off the road.
And then you teleport back.
Teleported off the road earlier.
You have to, I remember, because I
I
can
thought you
pick
still
up.
teleported. You just ran off.
No, he
No.
just ran off because he carried it.
All right, so you guys hear a thud from behind you, and in Giant, you hear the one that was staring in Anon's direction go, "Adventurers, go check it out. I'm gonna wait here." This one moves away. This one stands up and stands in front of the gate.
Okay.
You see him coming towards us?
Off in the forest, away from you guys, in your direction, but diagonal instead of straight at. As you guys saw Orion poof and then poof back. The troll at the front of the gate is now standing and alert, looking down the road.
Okay, everybody. That troll might as well be trying to get behind us and pincher us. So I suggest we move away.
I suggest you be quiet.
Okay, so I'm assuming Sky is nearby enough that I can reach out and touch you.
Yeah, if you're there with me, I stand as close to the people I'm with as I can.
So, and I'm Shifter. How large a spider are you?
So
50 centimeters?
you said I was invisible if I was just like hanging on you.
Hey!
I have to carry you, yeah.
Sorry, not you guys, sorry.
So then I would probably either be like a medium or a tiny spider, yeah?
Okay, do I know where you were sitting?
Side of your leg. So I'm just gonna go with tiny
Okay.
spider, side of your leg.
So I'm going to feel carefully, gently for Shifter, and I'm going to scoop him up and I'm going to put him on Sky.
Alright.
Because I think Sky is probably better at staying quiet than I am. And so that's not a requirement for me if they catch me.
Steve, check your phone.
And then I think we should continue moving forward carefully.
Okay, you guys push forward.
Yeah.
I am in complete agreement with them.
The troll's gaze does not shift from the spot in the road where you were at.
What's going on now?
Is the gate the overlapping part of the pins or
The
the pin?
overlapping is the large log that's in the middle of the road. The gate's directly behind the troll. The gate's behind the troll. Troll, 50-foot long log walking the road.
I completely misunderstood. Okay.
That's the gate.
Okay. I had thought it was open and that they were just standing in the way.
The gate is open. He is now standing in between the gate and the log, though.
Okay, and the log, but the log just looks like a log put there to prevent, like...
It's the log you saw them carrying. They dropped it in the middle of the road when they stopped here.
It's the gate.
Essentially, yeah, you can gather it's a makeshift gate that's there.
Okay, so what do we see from here? What do we see behind him?
Tents, small little tents set up in kind of rings around, with a larger tent in the center.
Does the larger tent look big enough to hold a giant?
No, I was going to say, sitting in front of the larger tent is the giant with a goblin in his hand.
And how far away is that?
About 50 feet to the center of the camp.
So about 50 feet from us?
Yeah.
Okay.
For you guys, about 70.
Oh, okay, because we're not yet to the camp.
Yeah.
And the piece of wood they were carrying, the log they were carrying, goes from edge to edge, right? There is no walking around it.
It goes, well, you can go around it, it's just it's 50 feet long. So it goes, and then back into around to go to the camp.
Okay, so I probably wouldn't have walked straight up to the troll. I probably would walk to the right or the left, if I can get around that log.
Pick one.
Right. Okay. And yeah.
Stealth, both of you, at advantage.
My highest roll is a 17, so 28.
18.
That's the only one.
Everything's fine.
The Adventures of Aaron.
The troll meets you at the end of the log.
Is very
Stop.
perceptive.
He rolled a nat 20.
Son of a...
Did he beat my roll, though?
He did not beat your roll. He beat a non-roll.
Anon's gonna reach over and he'll feel for your arm and then he'll gently tap twice up on your arm, hoping that maybe you'll get the message.
You did what?
I reached over and felt where your arm was, and then he'll reach under your arm, like at your elbow or something, and he'll tap twice straight up.
I'm confused by the tapping.
That's fine. That's all good.
The troll,
If the message wasn't received, it wasn't received.
Anon, the troll looks directly at you.
Yeah.
And in giant, I smell you. Last chance before crush.
I'm gonna then proceed to crawl out from his cross and then dart across as fast as I can, straight across to his line of view. You know what I mean? Like, make him see me just scuttle.
Okay, so as soon as he sees you crawl out and you come visible, he's going to roll to smish you.
I was hoping he wouldn't.
That's funny.
A spider literally just appeared in thin air in front of him.
Nope, it was an 18.
I can't like try to look for a rock or something to move out from.
As soon as you get off of Sky, as soon as
Mhm.
you are no longer touching Sky, you become visible.
So as soon as I'm not touching him, I'm visible.
Yeah.
Yes. Because you weren't made invisible. You are an item being carried by someone invisible.
Okay, so I don't have the Okay, never mind.
So
So you're not diving off of him? Is that what you're saying?
No, I thought I had the invisibility.
No, see, that's what I was trying to say, was if you turned into something small and we could carry you, then you would be invisible with us.
And only while you are with them.
Yeah.
That's why you guys can't separate.
So we're not doing that? Okay.
Anon will how far from where we are now to the right is the fence, like the start of the stabby sticks.
To your right?
Yeah.
Oh, to your right is forest. The fence is...
Oh, okay. So like the gate that you have there is where the fence is.
That's a Sharpie. That needs to not be on my table anymore because I'm about to use that on the fucking board.
Done that. Don't do that.
Not my board, so really don't want to do that.
It's okay. It's easy to do. You just sit there and mark over the Sharpie with the Expo, and it'll erase the Sharpie.
Try that.
Yeah, I use it on the whiteboard all the time. It works.
Yep.
A whiteboard.
Okay.
This is white. So this is the fence. I don't know what you're
Oh, I went to the garage door.
The large tent in the center of the encampment. What
Sorry.
is
What?
the large tent in the center of the encampment?
Uh-huh.
What does it look like?
It looks like your standard Native American teepee tents is what they all look like. It's just a very large one that takes up... 1 second. Oh, damn it, Josh. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Like it's made of very large, thick, heavy-duty sticks?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to make you have to draw everything.
It's fine. If I wasn't so lazy, I would have already done this. Okay. So that's the camp.
center.
And that's the center tent?
Yes.
And then there's a variable smaller tents around the area?
Yeah, I was going to draw those next. I'm trying to find something to mark the gate with.
And goblins that are walking around, roaming around?
Yeah.
Those are all tents?
Yeah. They brought a metric fuck ton of them. I think the group was told there's like something like 200 goblins here.
And does it look like all the goblins are currently here?
No, but a large portion of them are.
Wonderful.
What?
Huh?
What?
I was trying to figure out why that one was triangle.
Because I started making them triangles, and I realized it was easier to do circles and quicker to do circles. And that was a time-saving thing, not a it has to look beautifully pretty thing. Because only you would complain.
You can have it.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, so yeah, that's the tent setup. Like I said, I think the group was told there's something like 100 or 200 goblins here.
Roughly. Yes, roughly.
And in the... Huh?
What's this?
Yes, please. Roll an intelligence roll on.
I'm really acing this. 9.
There's at least 5 goblins here. A lot more than that, but you're holding a book in one hand. That's how you can get on one hand.
Yeah.
think he's trying to say there's something wrong with you because he's not willing to look after you.
That's right. I mean,
Just because you're white.
I know.
I already don't like pizza.
You're
I'm not gonna
asking-
eat it cold.
You're asking.
This
a
is
lot.
gonna make me puke.
You are
Guys,
asking.
I will
Guys.
puke.
What are you guys doing?
Thinking.
I'm not moving.
Survivor.
I'm gonna say in a heavily accented giant.
Hurry up! Don't keep trying to buy that log thing. What on?
I'm gonna say in heavily accented giant. I'm Drachmoth. I'm here to make sure the chieftain is safe. Back away.
Deception.
Oh God.
Last time this
Please be
worked.
good at something tonight.
Last time this worked so well.
I rolled a 5.
It went really well.
And-
This walked away.
I have a
Oh my god.
Let me guess.
Wait.
4.
All right.
It's as close as I can get.
Mm-hmm.
Any closer?
Damn. I was really
Yeah.
hoping you had a negative 16 insight. I'm sorry, Squishy. I mean, Anon, it's gonna swing at you.
Okay, so it's gonna swing at me?
Yeah.
Okay. So are we starting initiative?
Yeah.
Everybody or just them?
Everybody's going to roll it when I tell them to roll it.
Okay.
Sorry, everyone can roll it. Don't tell me until I ask for it. Is what it
I
is.
think so.
Huh?
I believe so.
Not bad. What was that? How?
That hurt me.
All right. Shifter.
16.
Guys.
The props of being deaf and women.
Guys. Shh. Have it.
14.
Kobe, you're on your last one. Sky?
We're rolling for initiative, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hold on. I'm at 28.
Lovely to be a rogue.
That'll work.
Sar?
I'm mobile, I believe.
SAR not 9.
Poppy?
I have alert. That's why I
At
have
20.
Total?
What was
What's
Poppy's
her
total?
So what?
What's her total?
Her total is 22.
Perrin?
14.
Other than Anon, did I miss anybody?
19.
Anon, you said 19?
Yeah.
Orion?
11.
It's got a slow dex.
he's tiny and on.
Oh, okay.
Sky, you're up first.
Do they seem like they've noticed me at all?
No, but it's bringing a hammer down on Anon, or where you assume Anon is based on your survival and being poked.
And he's where?
Directly next to you.
Other.
Because you guys have been in physical contact this whole time.
Okay, so
Don't attack.
What? What'd you say?
I don't know if he's gonna say no. He's not gonna say anything. He won't say anything because I'm trying to bluff him. Yeah, no, you're good.
I'm gonna use my. Okay. I need an explanation of what we're looking at.
So, can you see the map?
Yeah, I see it.
Right.
I wish I could zoom in better, but yes.
I got you. Boom.
Not me. The map.
I'm working on it. The laptop is slower than my desktop.
Thank you. Okay, so we're at the end of the log then?
Yeah. Oh, I moved my pen. God damn it.
Okay, well, with my movement, I'm going to use half my movement, which should not break my stealth, right?
Correct.
I will step 1, 2, 3 squares over. That's 15 feet behind the log.
Do you hear?
Yep. And remain hidden.
Perfect.
And I will hold my attack action for a reaction of if it notices me or if he happens to crush the guy that I was with.
Perfect. Thank you.
Is that specific enough for my hold?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. I heard you're holding for if it notices you. What was the last half of that? I was talking to Mike.
Or he crushes the guy I was with.
Right. Roll a perception for me.
Me?
Yeah.
10. Perception is plus 5, so 15.
It doesn't look like he noticed you move.
Okay.
Poopy. Poppy. At this point, Poppy is the only one that notices this because of her Nat 20 initiative. You notice the shift in the troll's demeanor like it's going for a swing. Everyone else, except for the 3 people up front, will be treating this as a surprise round against them.
It's going what?
It's going for a swing. Like he's about to freaking swing on the freaking on something that's over there.
No,
But I know that they went over there, right?
Yes, he.
Prep ourselves.
We know that he went over there, and it looks like he's about to swing on something, even though you can't see it.
I will slowly and cautiously move a little bit forward.
A little bit where?
A little bit forward.
How far?
She's moving at stealth.
All this tree line. You gotta let him know. The tree line. You gotta.
Move behind the closest tree.
The closest tree?
Yeah.
I think the closest tree to where the troll and the other guys are.
No, like the closest tree to me.
Okay, so
you stay where you are.
You don't move because you're in a forest surrounded by trees.
Okay, I don't move. I move 2 trees ahead of me, actually.
What? All right. Anon, again, I apologize. Homeboy's swinging on you.
He's swinging with disadvantage.
Yes, because you were invisible.
Yeah.
At least a bonus.
2 not 20.
Close. No, 2 11s.
I don't want to conflict chaos.
Yep.
So which one are you taking?
Oh.
Right, it's an old joke.
Steven, you said this is a troll, yeah?
Yep.
This is a oh yeah.
18 to hit.
That hits, yeah.
And 15 a little squishy. So first
What was
is the
that?
bite. 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Con save. Or concentration save, rather.
It's not a concentration spell.
Invisibility's not concentration?
Nuh-uh.
Never mind then. I'm an idiot.
You're not an idiot. It's just
Actually, isn't physical contact making visible though?
nope.
Yes.
If I attack or if I cast a spell.
Yeah, that's right. He has to do the action. That's
Oh
right.
damn! Nice.
All right, never mind then.
And because Sky is under the same spell as me, if Sky had attacked, it would have made both of us visible.
That's better for you. 11 to hit.
That is not a hit.
And
So I can't even see if he smashed. Crap.
No. I mean, you probably would have heard. You heard a huh,
Okay.
but no blood.
Got it.
followed by an 18 to hit.
18 hits, yeah.
For
IQ damage.
8 points of slashing damage.
Jesus.
I forgot that I had advantage on perception.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because your sense of smell.
So, Sky, what was your perception you rolled?
A 19 is what it was total.
Yeah, you.
Oh, no, wait. 18. I'm sorry. It was 18. 18.
You almost missed it, but you hear that gasp for a breath that Anon takes as he's clawed into.
Really?
But the spell is still active.
Yeah. Meaning you can take the shot if you want to take your shot.
Okay. No, I mean I'm not seeing blood in the ground. I don't see him dead. So, fuck. Does he have a rock?
Nope.
Oh.
I was gonna take your rock, and then you came with me, so I thought I wouldn't need it.
Got it. Okay. Well, I don't see any kind of gore or anything, so I'm just gonna continue to maintain my hidden status at that point.
Anon.
Okay, give me 1 second. I am ensuring something before I do this. Because I want to make... I've got the spell cards, but sometimes they don't have all of the information.
Agreed.
Okay, I'm sorry. What was the concentration check? It is. It doesn't say it on the card. So it must be a misprint.
So go ahead and roll 2 of those for me, please.
So concentration is... Is it the damage dealt?
Half the damage or 10, whichever's higher.
Okay.
DC.
So 10 plus the damage?
I think it's 10 more the damage if I remember correctly. So it's just 10. Both of them are 10.
I rolled an 11 and 19.
Nice. Let me double... tell I'm going to run it for this one, but I'm going to double check to make sure I'm right for next time.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember off the top of my head.
Pretty sure it's 10 plus half the damage taken.
Is it?
It's been like 14.
It's either... I think it's either 10 or 8. A lot of stuff is base 8 and 5e.
Yeah.
Let me double check. I don't play a lot of podcasts, so I don't have a lot of that stuff memorized.
Me either.
DC equals 10 or half the damage you take, whichever number is higher.
You did remember right. Nice.
And if you take damage from multiple sources, you make a separate saving throw for each of them. So yeah, I did it right. Cool.
Okay, sweet. So, Anon... Okay, so yeah, cool.
Yeah, so what are you doing, sir?
Oh, is it me? Okay. Anon's going to move around him to behind him.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. And then he's going to cast Phantasmal Force.
Okay.
And that essentially creates a very realistic illusion that can damage him. And he's going to... So first he'll reach into his component pouch, and he's going to take a small bit of black fleece and stretch it thin. As he's stretching it, there will be fractals and mathematical geometrical lines that are spreading across it. And then he's going to float it at the troll. And on the other side of the troll, to a little bit to the right, is going to be a giant who is dressed like a bodyguard, who is very angry with him. But he needs an intelligence saving throw.
So
What's my DC?
a
17?
giant and a sea.
You said 17?
Yeah.
There's 8
That's just
proficiency
getting it up
plus
playing
your.
A giant dressed like a
Alright. So roll your damage.
Oh, so it will damage him. Is it the beginning? Each round on your turn. Huh? Yeah, I guess that is right now. 3 damage.
Right.
And my idea was it was going to be who I was trying to pretend to be.
Right.
And if you have that giant mini you were using before,
It is only a 10-foot cube though, so it's large, not giant.
Okay.
Size.
Yes. Sorry, I meant yes.
No, I'm just letting you know because the giant you guys saw was giant size or huge size, whatever it is.
Oh, I thought it was the same base size as this guy.
No, that was this one.
Okay. Then I'll just make him the same size as his troll buddy, but it's still a giant. It's just a smaller giant.
Is it still a giant but smaller?
Fire giant.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
They
Hill giants, that's right.
have the challenges that they go bigger.
I don't know if fire giants are nasty, but they're not that tall.
I still love that fire giant fight I threw you guys out the wave of fire giants.
But
That was a lot of fun.
so the reason I was asking for a mini in that spot was because I'm trying to point him away from the Owlin that just became visible.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. Sorry, give me one second.
Thank you.
And how much damage was it again?
Just 3.
And you
Enough
put it here, right?
enough to get his attention.
You said you put him here?
Yeah.
Who's standing behind the giant? Or I'm sorry, who's standing behind the troll?
Me. Because we all just became visible.
All of us did?
Yep. The 3 of us that were under the cloak are no longer under the cloak.
Alright. Anything else on?
Nope.
Shifter, as you realize the Talon you've been sitting on is now visible.
So I'm going to jump off of him, and as a bonus action, I'm going to unshapeshift.
Okay.
And then remembering a previous fight with a troll, I am going to cast Create Bonfire in a 5-foot area.
Okay.
And I want to put the 5-foot area directly on him. And actually not directly on him, just a little bit to like towards where the giant is, because I just watched the giant appear, so I know that that's an illusion. So even though it's on our team, it's not going to get damaged by this.
So I'm sorry. Let me rephrase. The phantasmal force. The only person that sees that is the troll.
Oh, okay, cool. Then
Yeah.
I'm gonna literally spawn the bonfire on top of him then. Because that's where I wanted to land to be able to hit the troll.
So you drop it on the troll?
Just close enough to him to hit him and keep him surrounded in it, but not close enough to hit Enon? Is that how you say your name?
Yeah, Anon. But
Anon. Yeah, so
No,
not close enough to hit Anon.
Next time.
Alright. So as the bonfire erupts, everybody hears a loud shouting and a lot of commotion from the camp.
Okay.
Anything else, Shifter? My computer, Max.
Oh shit.
Careful,
sorry.
bro.
Max, do you want me to get the wheelchair so you don't
No, you're gonna hurt yourself, Mike.
1 second, I've got a child trying to break my shit. Alright. Yes, Max is a child week, so I knew Max when Max was a child. Alright. Can you fix my monitor, please? It's all askew now.
It's about like which direction?
The corner towards you needs to come up a bit. That's down. Yep, it's the other direction. There you go.
That was a lot more chaotic
Yeah,
than I
straight.
Thanks, Max.
You failed, and you should feel bad about
Okay,
it.
so anything else, Shifter?
So it does 2d8 damage, and then when they first when I first cast it, they have to make a dex save, or they take 1d8 fire damage, and then they have to make a saving throw when it moves into the bonfire space, or for the first time, or it ends its turn there.
Okay, so right now it's making a dex save where it's taking damage.
Yes.
What's my DC?
When you cast the spell, must succeed on death saving. Check.
What's your DC?
Hold on. 13.
Yeah, it makes the save.
Okay, so it takes half of 2d8.
Good.
No, prepare to treatment.
Ah. Yeah.
Well, this match will come in organically. Right?
What's the damage? He doesn't want you to fight it back. I think he's trying to murder my computer.
4.
Alright, so it takes 2 damage.
No. I'm sorry. I rolled 8. He takes 4.
Don't tell me what damage my guys take. I will subtract their damage as needed.
Okay.
What? Why are you confused? Mike pulled out dice because you guys are about to fucking die. Because someone just lit the beacons of fucking Gondor. Gondor? No, that's not right.
No, you're right.
You're right.
You're right.
The beacons of Gondor, right at the front gate.
Yeah.
Right in front of us.
Only 5 feet.
A bonfire, though.
I was told that I wasn't allowed to burn anything down either.
Sure, it was
Run.
it would be like
Correct.
a giant beacon
Fly
of smoke.
directly up.
A giant beacon of smoke.
Oh.
Fly
Alright,
directly
have it.
up.
Have it.
Okay.
You're the one that gives a shit about it.
I know.
What can I see from where I am? In the,
A fire erupts.
Why
And you
not?
recoil.
that's all
Hey,
I can-
Steven.
Doing it.
The thing for the bonfire says it only fills a 5-foot cube.
I'm aware.
It's still a bonfire.
It's still a bright bonfire and a troll that has been attempted to be lit on fire.
It does like 15 to 20 feet of bright light and then
It
another
does light.
30 feet of dim light.
If I peek my head out of the trees, would I be able to see more, or was it just the?
Yes.
This
you
is
did not really know.
daylight, so it's not producing any
And I
light.
can hear all of this motion and an angry
Yes,
troll.
I'm
fire.
assuming an angry troll isn't quiet.
What? It's not going to be like, ooh, I'm burning.
No, that's the that's the 4E trolls. Dude, it's bothering me. I can't exactly tell what Max broke.
I mean, it looks fine to me.
Something looks off, and I can't place my finger on it. That's what
It's supposed to be that
I
chaotic.
know it wasn't supposed to, but it was.
I can only move two.
Feel bad.
If you move your full speed, you lose stealth.
Yeah.
As Max walks up.
I know.
Is that what that is?
Yes, they do.
I'll make a ranger that travels with your druid.
Do it. I already disconnected to you.
Drake Lord.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to let my teammates down, so I'm going to go straight in the middle of the mix. That's just who my character is. So
If I see Sky get out, I'm
A little quicker. Toby, focus on what you're trying to do. Sorry, this was repeatedly described as a
yes. Oh no, we know.
Oh no.
We
Toby, focus.
We're fully aware.
Yeah. Alright, you know what? Just
Would I be
I
out?
was
Would
going
I
to
be
do
on the path of
negotiation,
skills and
but no.
trees if I were to move
Why are
my
you
full
making
speed
me-
only this way?
you make me a curator of my own destruction.
Because it's fun. What about?
Would I still be? Or would I be on a path or a dirt area if I were to move just this way my full speed?
You just be in dirt area in that direction. Alright, fill in circle.
Move to here.
Alright.
What?
Anything else?
Oh.
Ryan, as you become visible, do you do anything?
Oh my god. I am going to ready my action for anything that attacks me.
Okay. Sky, do you do anything once you become visible?
Oh, I didn't know you were talking to me. I'm gonna continue to try to remain hidden.
That is an absolute butt ton of monsters.
Good son. Orion.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna die. Look at all.
Fucking Alice.
Look at all this, Alice.
No.
All of this is things that are gonna attack us.
So for anyone that wasn't here to hear that, Alice just ran up, saw the board, said, "Everyone's gonna die," and then clapped.
Gotcha.
I gotta wait for Sky to make sure he gets out.
I'm only I'm only writing math if anything comes to me.
Yeah, you're up.
For my next turn.
Yes.
If
They were gonna.
I know how writing works. What's up, Star?
I'm up.
You're up.
What the heck?
Okay, do I notice all these creatures that's behind?
You hear them. You hear the creatures stirring, and you see the giant stand up in the center of the camp.
angry troll.
Yes.
What do I see Shifter and Anon doing? Because I'm assuming. Wait, no, Shifter's a spider, right?
No, Shifter is standing out in the open.
All right, and they're just standing there, or are they like?
You can see he's casting a spell, or just finished casting a spell. You're done talking. I'm trying to hear someone online, and you're being loud.
What?
I already told you to stop, and you decided that meant you could continue.
I was being quieter.
You barely, but I didn't say quiet down. I said stop, because as I told you, it's very hard to hear them online. It's very hard for people online to hear when people are talking a lot. Alice, shush. Go sit down.
Where's the? Give me this.
Star, what are you doing?
The headphone.
I.
Just so delicately with that last one.
It's just that you putting all those characters in there is kind of like making me go, what do I want to do? There's something I want to do.
It's all the characters we placed are all the commotion you hear from the other side of the fence as this bonfire erupts, and this troll screams out in agony as it gets lit on fire. Oh yeah, I think it would be.
I'm aware. Forgot. I did not, and I'm aware of your mental state.
I believe it's ready.
I'm not going to.
I'm wondering if this would count as you guys. No, I don't want to say it's
I
because
think
they
it's
got themselves in trouble. Because I kind of agree to watch them do it.
Sorry, we can't hear you. Can you speak up?
Sorry, I can barely hear you, man.
My What am I saying?
He's just thinking of what to do.
Okay.
Oh, I'm wondering because I was okay with them going invisible and going over there, so I wouldn't really count it as, oh, your problems, your situation to deal with, because I was technically okay with the situation.
Yep.
I'm wondering, would I at least try to go and help with the troll? I either want to do one or two things: try to assist with the troll or just flee. And my pride is telling me to assist with the troll. So how far away am I? The screen is blurred, so I can't really tell.
From which troll?
Oh, there is a second. Okay, I wasn't sure if
That
that's second.
clusterfuck or this clusterfuck? Or that clusterfuck?
He can't see that clusterfuck. It's in the forest.
You can hear it though.
Yes.
It's not stealthing.
No, it's loud.
Which clusterfuck were you asking about?
The on fire one.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Everyone else is still hidden, right?
No.
70 feet away. Sorry. 80 feet away.
The three people that are below me are still hidden, right?
Yes.
And I'm gonna remain hidden.
Who's that person not hidden in the middle where that light is shining?
Have it.
Me.
You rush forward.
I'm going to run. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to run 30 feet towards the troll that everyone's around. That's about right. And I'm going to go, Havoc, flee. Hey, you big stupid trolls, come get me. Come get me. I'm going to try to intimidate them to try to come at me. I can run faster than them, so I can pray from here.
You rolled that one. Ha! He rolled one.
Fire.
He rolled one.
I forgot about him. I would have gone towards him to try to solve.
He rolled the lowest possible number.
They're gonna throw a log at you now.
No,
It looks at you and
I'm
laughs.
trying to get their attention.
It looks at you and laughs, Sar.
It picks up the on fire and throws it.
So does that mean they're just completely ignoring me, or does that mean they're just...
It looks at you and laughs, Psycho.
Well, I'm not done yet.
Okay.
Yeah, after because I still have 10 feet of movement. So after I yell, or wave around screaming like that, I'm going to sprint 20 feet up.
Okay.
And try
So
to,
you
try
use
to,
your action to sprint?
yes, because I'm trying to lead them away. No,
What do you mean?
up, the opposite direction.
Down.
Towards the board. Towards wherever the case that is, up above, to the right of your hand.
In other words,
Here?
Yeah.
This way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to lure them away. So I'm trying to get their attention and lure them away.
Okay. Alright. I'm getting Light of Erebor feelings from this. Just. Alright. Don't worry about it.
I miss your work.
I miss that campaign. Toby, you run that way, you hear him tell you to run, and you see him dart off in the other direction after yelling at the trolls. Then you hear the as a troll comes rampaging through the forest, across the path, and reaches down to bite you.
Okay.
17 hit.
That hits.
Can I do something
Would I
cool?
also be able to?
Can I spend all my inspiration to teleport and like try and block it in front of him?
Yes, but all 3 hits will be automatic hits on you.
No problem with
But how much inspiration?
that. I was full.
Max, then yeah.
Also,
Fuck it.
what-
Fuck Toby.
would I, after he's done attacking me, would I be able to attack him as well? Okay.
Alright, so 10 damage. Followed by 14 damage. Followed by 13 damage. What?
What just happened?
Josh burned all of his inspiration to do an inspirational thing and teleport in front of Havoc. Take a swing.
Seriously?
Yes. Do you understand why automatic hit?
Yeah.
Making sure it made sense.
Yeah, no, I was going in the.
Yeah.
He wasn't. There's no. It's flat-footed.
Yeah.
Plain foot in 3.5 language.
So you get one attack.
Which means I'm going to use my great axe.
Yeah.
Because that's better for one attack. 10 to hit.
Oh yeah, that misses.
Okay.
Which makes sense because as it comes and lunges at you, you go to swing at it, and Orion just appears in between the two of you. It kind of throws your attack off.
Yeah, that makes sense.
As you see Orion, it just and Orion drop in front of you.
Okay.
Run.
I apologize to everyone.
Where's the inspiration?
It's not in that book. It's in.
It's
I
like
give you
in
a
the piece of paper.
I know, but it's gone missing from me.
I had it in the other.
That's not on there. It's just he wanted to burn all his inspiration to do a thing his character would do, so I let him.
What is?
Oh, I know.
I was making sure you're aware of that.
No. I'm fully aware of that. It's just I'm just trying to figure out how to use mine.
It's in your text message from me.
Oh, that's right. He did send it to me. Never mind.
Cool. My character sheet's not in here.
Also, it's in my other journal.
Sure. For speed, what would have a 45 feet?
15.
Okay. Good to know.
All right, so
The 15 bajillion goblins. Are you getting inspiration for all of them?
No.
For each of them individually?
Not inspiration, but they're all moving.
Oh right, yeah. I meant initiative. For every single individual. We're all just moving at once. One fluid motion.
You want to make it easy and just start pushing everything towards there?
Can you just run through the wall?
They're climbing over the square wall.
Oh.
It's a wall
No, it's cool.
intended to keep things out, not to keep things in.
Oh. Oh, because it's like
That's why it was described the way it was.
it's tilted out so they can just like climb up.
They have it designed so they can scramble over it, but it stops things from scrambling inside of it.
Yes, that makes sense. So they're able to just go over it. A wave of goblins. Just like tsunami.
So I think a Drake
of
Warden.
green
Drake
goblins.
Warden Ranger, that sounds fun.
It's always entertaining to listen to my players make new characters in the middle of a combat.
A 3/4 rainbow?
Yeah.
Help me move all of these guys just 3 spaces forward. There's not enough room for you to squeeze in here, love. As the giant starts moving and just crushing fucking tents as he walks.
I'm just arbitrary.
Yeah.
Have all of them been moved?
Yeah.
Wasn't this my guy?
Not anymore, now he's a goblin.
No, I've been looking for him. He was in there?
As I go down, I tell you to run.
Okay, I will.
Sky, you hear this commotion, and over the wall, you're 3 foot.
I'm on that side.
Which side?
The side where I can see my friend.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was rethinking what I was saying, because I keep forgetting how short you are. Yeah, you can't see over the log, but you hear this commotion of footsteps running your way as you see the fire erupt to your right.
Okay, well, I don't care about any of that stuff except for my friend that's up in the middle of that.
This friend or that friend?
Orion is my friend.
That's what I figured. Orion's back here.
I have an idea.
He just fell.
It's my turn, right?
Yes.
If nobody
Okay.
is-
I burn an inspiration point to give me advantage on my attack roll. And I hit armor class. Oh, wow. All right, sorry. I rolled a 23.
On what?
The troll that hit him.
Okay. Yeah, you hit him.
Okay. Damage is coming your way.
Why am I getting hit? What did I do?
You did this.
I didn't do that.
No, he did not do that.
Oops, I lost one. There it is.
Our little voice in
5,
his head.
10, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 points of damage to that one with an arrow.
I was excited to see the diplomatic bullshit you guys were going to come up with.
Me too.
That's all I've got to say on the matter.
Me too.
Me too.
I was fully ready for that.
I was going to have fun with that.
You said 22?
26.
No.
I like my number better.
I like my number better.
Understandable. Let's agree to disagree.
Okay. As long as that troll knows he's got an arrow in his neck.
It hits it and goes clean through his neck and out the other side.
Awesome.
It starts choking on blood and spitting blood all over Orion.
Shit, my arrow's gone.
All right, whose turn?
Anything else, Sky?
That is all I have except for bonus actions and reactions.
Okay. So nothing, are you moving?
No, I think I will move 10 feet to the end of the log.
This end?
Further over, yes. No, the other way. Just so there's more log between me and whatever I hear coming from
The
behind.
log does go out further. I just took the bend because I was using it. So
I assume that. That's why I'm going down further, so there's more log between me and whatever sounds you said I had behind me.
Yeah, you're good. I just letting you know where it's at.
Oh, so it goes down another 20 feet? Okay, give me 5 more feet. I'm good.
Yeah, it's 50 total feet. So
okay, so 5 more feet. That puts me about center of the log. I'm good.
Yeah, all right, perfect. Poopy.
Cookie?
Poopy.
Poppy.
Okay.
Oh, poopy. Somebody's poopy.
I am.
I'm gonna cast Flaming Sphere.
Yes! Fire! I love it!
I know this is a forest though, so.
I wish my goblin was still alive.
Well, the flaming sphere should only hit the target as long as she hits the target.
I'd cast Flame Strike. Wow! Oh.
Behind the one that Josh's character.
They're behind Josh's character?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, behind the troll that Josh is fighting there.
That makes more
Try to
sense.
see.
So she was trying to create a pyre for you.
That's cool.
Oh shit.
I'm right, aren't I?
5 foot diameter.
I'll throw it to the
Yeah, sphere of fire appears as in an inlet fissure, and lasts for the duration.
5 foot diameter or radius?
5 foot diameter. Yeah. Which is 2.5 diameter.
Once it ends its turn. So after every time that troll ends its turn, it has to take 2d6 damage. Whatever is within 5 feet of it.
Okay, so she's putting it right behind it, so it's burning up through its arse.
I apparently don't have any 5 foot diameter pieces. Sad face.
You don't have any what?
5 foot sphere pieces that I
Don't
can
you have
use.
a concentric ring that would go around the character that would basically be 5?
Look at my big brain in it.
That's an inspiration right there.
That's would be an inspiration if you guys were going to make it through this. Look at fairy fire.
Put one on the troll too.
So right there.
No, there's a piece next to the troll to say where your thing's at.
Okay.
Technically, it's.
Do I have to roll this dice now for the damage?
I believe it is damage.
No.
No, it's a consistent damage, isn't it?
No, when it ends its turn, it takes the damage.
Oh, that's right.
But as a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet if the random sphere is creature. The creature must make the saving throw against the sphere's damage, and the sphere stops moving. So you would start the sphere here and ram that shit right up its bunghole.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good. That's the plan.
Right up the bunghole. Good job. All right.
And it opens its mouth open and flames you out this way and this way, and it's now a flaming sword.
And then it has to.
What's my DC?
What's what?
The DC.
My DC?
Poppy, it's D8 plus your proficiency, which is a 3, so that's a 12.
Plus your wisdom.
Plus your wisdom. Wait, no, it's not an 8, is it?
12 plus wisdom.
Yeah, 12 plus wisdom. Sorry, I don't play Magic enough.
You
I
said
was just...
D8. That's what you got.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
D.
Yeah, that's right.
It's
just
8. It's 8 plus 3, which is 11, plus your
11,
wisdom
yeah.
modifier.
It's 13.
I take no credit. I'm tired. Leave me alone.
These
13.
two told me 12.
I repeated what I was told.
I have to repeat it.
13. All right. It does not. Wait, it's not a 13. What's your wisdom modifier?
2.
What the fuck?
That's a 15.
That's a 13.
Oh, and a
No,
13.
he's right.
That's right.
I just didn't realize she had such a small wisdom modifier. All right. So it takes the full damage. How much damage does it take?
Roll 2d6.
Oh, is it just 2d6? Mm-hmm. I didn't read up on the spell enough just to know what it was.
5 damage.
Okay. Anon. Yeah, Anon.
Okay, this is gonna be the quickest character death I've ever had in any game. But I'm gonna go out.
Apologize, but again, I say I take 0 credit for this.
I'm gonna go out brilliantly. Okay, so here's my. I have a series of questions. How far is the big tent from me?
30, 35, 40, 45, 50 feet.
Is it within 90?
Yes.
Okay. Can I see the top of the big tent?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I will start by.
Wait! I have an idea.
Okay.
Are you running to the tent?
Nope.
Are you doing something to go into that camp?
Technically, Poppy, you're way over here.
And
No. But I was thinking if he's going to run into the camp or something.
Poppy, stop.
But he's not. But I'm not gonna run into there.
Okay.
Try to metagame, please. You don't have the chance to yell at him.
Too far away.
So he's going to pull out a string of thread that looks to be like golden thread wrapped around 2 fingers. He's going to pull it tight and create a circle and various shapes in the air, and then pull it tight. And as he does, it fizzles in the middle, and as it fizzles, it catches his hands, which also fizzle, and he folds in on himself and disappears. And he'll reappear holding on to the top of the center pyramid, the center teepee, looking for the giant and the goblin chieftain. And hopefully, since he's so far up and out of the way, he won't be seen by the giant kerfuffle that's happening in there.
Okay. So, that hits you here.
No, that's him.
Oh, sorry.
That was the Goblin Chieftain that was with the...
Oh, the chief was in his hand, so yeah.
Yeah, the chieftain was in the giant's hands. That's why I put it with the giant.
So yeah, you appear on top of the tent, and you see the back of the giant's head as it's stomping over this mess, with the goblin chieftain on his shoulder.
How far away are they?
5 feet. As it just got up from the tent.
Okay.
Sorry, I know it's kind of hard to see in that whole fuckery, but...
No, you're fine. I was hoping that they weren't trying to head towards the gate yet.
Yeah, no, they all moved at the end of the last round.
Yeah, and they'll move again at this one.
Nice. Thank you.
I apologize. I need to retcon something first.
Okay.
Before I cast a spell, I yelled to Shifter and Sky and said, "Fly, you fools!" and then did it. And teleported away.
The flightless bird, fly!
And then, yeah, that's me. Thank you.
Talk about insult to injury. Fly! Fly away! We've been trying, damn it! Star's gonna get away, maybe.
No, I pulled the red away.
What?
He was trying to
lure him away. I'm not bad mouthing him at all. I'm just saying he's got a chance getting away.
You've been rolling my save with those, right?
It hasn't come back to your turn yet, but yes, I will be.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
it came
because I
after.
haven't even gone yet.
I thought it came after Sky.
I haven't gone yet.
Sky.
Oh.
You're
Sky
after...
held his turn.
You're after Tubby.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, because I haven't even gone yet.
Oh,
Which I find it weird when I rolled a 14, you rolled a 9, but I haven't gone yet.
Just skip you?
Yeah, I haven't gone.
You're supposed to be after Shifter.
Yeah, I haven't gone.
Shit, my bad. Go ahead. My bad. You're between Shifter and Tubby. Go ahead.
I just assumed I was at the end of the totem pole, and then I remembered he rolled a 9.
oh, you're gonna love this.
Automatic crit.
RPG, TTRPG. Great new stuff. I kickstarted it when it first got announced, and I got the collector's edition. I got all that.
That's cool.
Avatar theme.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Oh, and
I'd be a water
I hit rage, automatic crit. 15 plus 6 is 21, but that's added onto the crit of the. It's just a D12, right? Or is it D12 plus my strength?
D12 plus max roll.
So max roll, which would be. So yeah, that would be 12 plus my 6 strength, so that would be 18 plus. Huh?
Do a 6 strength?
When I'm enraged, it's adding 3 strength on top of my 3 strength, so it's 6.
So you have 6 plus 12 plus
So
3
plus
15, 21.
Yeah.
He's looking hurt. All right.
Oh wait, no, I get a second attack
Oh.
because I guess got an extra attack. So I'm going to spend another 3
Okay.
and do another crit, which would be an automatic
12 plus
12. No, 12 and 12 plus 12 because isn't strength counted twice?
No.
Or once? Okay. So 12 plus 6, which would be 18 plus.
Nice. So 30.
So 28.
Well,
6. Wait,
you
no.
said 18 a second
8,
ago.
yeah, that's right. 30. You're right. And then she lit him on fire.
Yep. So he drops into the flaming sphere and screams like a bloody bitch.
And then, no, I can't. I can't grab him. I want to grab him, but I can't grab him.
All right. Now, Phantasmal Force and Bonfire, roll your damage.
Two for Phantasmal Force.
Is he there? Is Shifter asleep?
Looks like it.
I think Shifter just blinked out.
Oh no,
Yellow.
he's still there.
He's alive.
Shifter! Michael! Hi. Roll your damage on your bonfire.
$15.
How much damage does your bonfire do?
2d8.
I thought I heard 3 dice roll.
3 dice roll.
Doesn't sound like 3 dice roll, that's why I was confused.
Calm down, Steven. I'm not crazy with it.
I'm not accusing you, but if you need to give me attitude, I will.
Oh, I didn't cast Heat Blade or Flame Blade now. Calm down. I just did Bonfire. Is it my turn?
Nope. Oh, that's a hit. 26 hit, Michael.
Oh, yeah.
6 damage. Followed by a 21 to hit.
Yep.
Followed by 10 damage. Followed by a 20 to hit. for another 13 damage. Now it's your turn. If you're still standing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna wild shape into brown bear.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bite and claw him. Okay, so
Max and Mike, please stop.
Sorry.
I'll do the claws and then my bite.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Cool. Roll again.
Nat 20. 8.
Okay. Roll your damage.
$22.
How is it D8 plus 4, 22?
Because I rolled a nat 20 and then confirmed it, and then my bite missed with an 8.
You did your bite first with
No,
the nat 20.
no, my claws with my nat 20, and then the nat 20 to confirm that, and then the 8 with my bite was a miss, right?
No. You rolled a nat 20. Nat 20 confirmed. Then that would be your damage on. You said you're doing bite first.
He said he was doing claws.
You said you're doing claws and bite.
Yeah.
Okay, so your first claw. So 2d6 plus 4. What were your 2d6?
So that's 10. So 14 for my claws.
Okay. And then your bite missed. Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, so is it a bonus action to bind or is it an actual action to bind?
Action.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab him and run.
Okay.
I'll bind him later, hopefully.
Alrighty then.
Have it.
Great. Come in here on this piece. I'm gonna go up to behind this guy. And use my 3 dual hand axe attacks.
Okay.
First,
Did you rage?
Huh?
Did you rage? You're in the middle of battle and you're striking with strength, right?
Oh, right, yeah.
I mean, I know I did something that's against rage, but it fits my character trait of saving my team members.
Never played a barbarian.
That's why I reminded you.
Before I do that, enrage, and then do my things. So it's the +2 to my.
+3. It's now +3.
now.
Yes.
I thought I said in the handbook that it was.
Moves up to +3 at
Okay.
level 4, I believe.
Okay. So it's +3 to my strength modifier.
Yep.
Okay. Use my 3 attacks.
Oh wait, no, it's +2. Never mind. I made a mistake. I was off by 1.2. Twice. So 2 points added.
You still would have been up, actually. You just barely dropped him.
Huh?
You just barely dropped him, so it still would have been up.
Damn, I'm sorry.
You're good. I'm trying to think. You would have swung at it again instead of.
Yeah.
So dual hand
And it would just
axes.
drop him.
The dual hand axes is, if I'm proficient in it, it's strength mod plus attack or plus proficiency. If I'm proficient in it, for the first and third, I believe.
We
And
lost Dan.
then so it will be
Yep, sure did.
4. So it will be
Good question. I bet
9.
2 actions though. One would be to
6,
strike,
9.
one to
Attack action.
2 attack actions. That's right.
9, 6, 9. So it'll be for my attack bonus. The first one would be +9. The second one would be +6. The
Yes.
third one would be +9.
Yes.
So for the first attack, 13 to hit.
Yes.
Second, 20.
Yep.
Do I do the next one or do the
Nope,
damage
roll damage
first? Okay. So 1d6 plus 3. 7 damage. Next one. Yeah, 15 to hit.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, that's what I saw. Rages
Um,
is 3 times.
Does it take? Don't think I can really do anything else. So I'm pretty sure that's the end of my turn.
Can I ask one question?
Yep.
What is that big white thing in front of my character?
That
Yeah.
Is
Brown
shapeshifted
bear.
shifter.
Oh, it's the bear. Okay, got it.
Sir?
Here, I
Gonna run.
Yeah, I'm gonna at this point turn around and be like, flee, 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 you fools, flee, we're outnumbered. I'm gonna run off.
As you turn around, Psycho, you see the massive goblins coming over the fence.
Exactly, flee, you fools, there's too many of them. And I'm gonna take off.
Okay.
There's no reason to be trying to fight two freaking countless number of goblins.
Well, they moved.
No, it's just trying to extricate people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
How tall is that log?
5 feet tall.
Okay.
Did he not run?
Who?
Dan, Sky.
Should we have a bathroom break while you move 90 figures?
Yeah, if anyone needs to go, I guess now would be the time.
Why don't you just shove them all forward?
Because I'm actually picking spots for them at this point. That's what we did last time. I'm actually... Some of them would be in range to attack people now. So I'm trying to figure out which ones that would be. Pretty much that entire front fucking line.
Yeah.
Who's that dark square? Is
The
that
leaders shouldn't move all the way to the front though, right? They need to be protected.
Yeah, leaders are here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting it. What was the... You talking about this black square?
No, there's right next to me. That's a goblin.
Yes.
This
Got
one?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, everything around you is a goblin except for this.
Okay. Do they see me?
You don't know yet.
Okay.
But they're right next to you.
I would assume if they're coming over the log and he's looking right at me.
Did the second troll die?
Not yet.
Okay.
Wait, which one do you consider the second troll?
The one next to the phantasmal force.
Yeah, no, that one's still alive. But he
Okay.
moved away from the phantasmal force.
So it can go away. Just so there's one less thing on the table.
Everything else just needs to move forward.
How many spaces?
30.
So 6. Has everything else
Yeah.
been moved forward?
Did you say you said something to the ogre or the giant when you teleported behind him, Dan?
No. He didn't.
No, I said it to the other 2 people. I said, "Fly, you fools."
That's what I thought. Okay. I thought you
Yeah.
said they needed to do deception for something. That's what I was trying to remember what that was.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
That was what 3 is.
They're gonna hold there. Sky, do you remember what your stealth was when you moved right there?
You didn't tell me to roll.
There you go, and roll it then.
Poppy, I need one of those damn berries.
It's 27.
Okay, yeah. All right, yeah. They don't notice you, which is unfortunate.
Dan's still hidden?
Yes, he is.
Damn.
He is a stealthy motherfucker. Oh, Havoc's up there too. We took it in each Havoc.
Oh, right.
I don't.
I
feel bad.
Kneeling down next to him after I killed the troll. Obviously, kind of let troll fall down. I'm behind troll.
Troll fell that way because you stabbed him in that direction. Damn. Sorry. You stabbed him straight on.
No, I swung a big battle axe. Knocking forward.
Is there still like a flaming sphere inside the troll?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
He's burning.
So I'm trying to think because Toby's fucked.
Probably.
Well, anything outside the wall that way can shoot you and Poppy without issue.
Mm-hmm.
So
Everything this way outside the wall can shoot the bear.
Yes.
So that's literally everybody that's close.
Yes. But they can also shoot Aaron.
Me. Yeah.
And I didn't really feel like doing a TPK tonight.
Well, maybe they shouldn't have put a bonfire on the troll's head.
Yeah, things happen.
Yeah.
Decisions are made.
Is there any chance that they might take hostages?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Sorry, I'm just trying to see. You're good. I was just moving over a little bit so I can see. All right, so Mike can help me keep track because my brain is not 100% alert tonight.
I did the best I can.
Starting with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Toby, that's a miss, I hope. If that's a hit, I'm going to be severely disappointed in your armor class.
It's a 12.
Still, if what I roll's a hit, I'm going to be severely disappointed in you.
Okay.
More than I usually am.
Yeah, because that's probably what, a 5, 6?
What's the hit?
5.
Yeah, misses.
So that one, oops. That one hit.
That's a little
That way.
So
this
this
is probably next.
that'll be a miss.
Yes.
That's a hit. Just go ahead and roll the damage the minute you're a hit.
But I do have 71 hit points.
-3.
-3.
Fuck. That does not confirm, so you
Okay,
take
lucky.
max 8. Yeah.
3 plus 8.
No. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Shit, roll again.
I'm rolling well tonight, unfortunately.
11.
It's my 5th net 20. Another fucking 5, so another 8.
11. So that's 19.
What would your AC?
12.
12. Yeah, that's it.
5 damage.
Mm-hmm.
24.
24.
Math, wait, keep up. 24. Hit.
That's it.
6. 30.
30. That's it.
Oh, your book rate.
33.
This.
What was your AC?
Oh,
A big one. So we're trying to finish that up real quick.
7. That's it.
33 plus
that's
7.
40.
40 damage.
Sorry.
So that's I have 30,
Minus 40, you have
I
31
have
health.
31 hit points left.
All right. So now starting from here to
There.
there.
Alice, I now have 31 hit points out of 71 total. I took 40 damage.
So does a 19 hit the brown bear?
What's your AC for the brown bear?
11. So yeah,
Yes.
it's gonna hit me big time.
4.
4.
4.
Give me the total at the end. That's a hit. 6.
10.
6.
16.
Fuck me. 4.
20.
20.
25.
25.
Yep.
5.
30.
How much health does the brown bear have?
36. Health total, brown bear?
Brown bear is currently sitting at 48 max.
There's 12 left.
Another 6.
There's 36. That's another hit. Shit.
That's 41.
You said 40 what max?
48.
48 max.
What, 42.
No.
No, that's 40.
45. 44.
44.
44.
Brown
And
bear's
that drops
gone.
it, and the brown bear takes, Michael takes 3 damage.
3 damage.
That could have been way worse, but like that, they just disintegrated in a brown bear.
That's because there's a lot of them.
There's no breaks.
Right here.
Then you take another 6 points of damage, Michael.
Damn.
This here.
Yeah, I went this way, this way,
Yeah, this one.
this way. No.
And another 6 points of damage, Michael.
Actually, what is his AC, though?
Oh, yeah, what's your AC, Michael? That was 60.
I know.
Michael?
Your
16.
AC. What?
16. 16.
Okay. And then these are going after you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 after you.
Okay, right here.
Yeah, so what's your AC?
17.
Miss. 20.
Jeez.
Max, so 8.
So 4.
Another hit. 3.
So 5.
Miss. Miss.
Yes.
Miss.
Yes. That's it.
Going back.
Yeah, that was the one I was just at.
Okay, look at the one in front of him.
It's only minus 5.
All right.
Ooh, Yeah, I probably should have listened to Orion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sky. As very much 300, the sun blots out for a second as a hail of fucking arrows flies out.
Okay. I am going to start my turn with my movement. I'm going 30 feet straight up into the air.
Yep.
And then I am going to burn me a
But actually, he's in concealment now.
inspiration, and I'm going to fire at the guy on top of the Dr. Pepper can.
That's your teammate.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Then I don't shoot that one.
That's a nod.
At this point, where is the guy that's my friend? He's
I'm
over there.
taking care of him.
There's nothing around him.
Nope.
Just a bunch of people
Is there
shooting arrows.
anything extremely large on the battlefield still? What is that?
First troll.
Troll and giant.
But the giant's back behind a whole bunch of tents, right?
Yes.
Chief Goblin.
Okay, so the troll's the immediate massive threat.
Yep.
I fire at him.
Okay.
That makes that a 19?
Yep.
Okay. This troll is gonna hate me when this is. Holy shnikes, that was cool. 28 points of damage.
Nice. All right. Next.
Is it still alive?
That inspiration. I
Wow.
would have done this one. Can I retcon that?
What's the
I would have done this one to him already.
What's the
The
inspiration?
one inspiration I've got left, which is basically the help. In other words, I would bandage him and make him stop bleeding.
What is the inspiration chart?
It's the use help action or attack action to aid an ally on an
Anything
ally
else,
within
Dan?
30 feet. No action taken.
As a bonus action.
And yeah, I can't grab him on that.
Yeah.
Fucking sorry.
Really, all you did on your turn?
There's 150 of it. Don't fucking look at me like that. It's not my fucking fault. Don't look at me like that.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna dash 30 feet more.
Scenario to begin with. We knew what we
Yep.
were.
All right. Good choice.
We got plan. This.
So I'm 60 feet from the ground.
Yep. And you break through the top of the tree line.
There's trees above me?
Huh?
There's trees
Yeah,
above
there's
me?
trees above you.
The
Yeah.
canopy's 50 up, remember?
Oh, then I stopped where I can still see them.
Damn.
All right.
I didn't realize there was trees above the area where I thought it was a clearing because of the village.
The clearing's the camp.
Is there any possible way
I gotcha.
Because I'm not sure if you paid attention to the fact that they were all shooting arrows.
You would know. Roll a wisdom or an intelligence. Whichever's higher, Sky.
Wisdom.
Okay.
Judging by the fact that you disappeared, I'm just wondering how much.
Okay, I rolled a 19.
You're aware that you just watched a hail of arrows, and at 45 feet up below the canopy, you're still within being shotable range.
I understand.
Bye, everybody back here.
Just making sure.
I understand. The problem is that my friend is still on the battlefield, and until I can see that he is out of their line of fire, I am not fleeing.
Just wanted to make sure you were aware.
Okay.
Poppy.
I tried.
Alice, you're not going to be able to stay up anymore if you keep talking.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
So, you know the flaming sphere?
Uh-huh.
I know I can move it on a bonus action, but can I cast it? Can I still,
Why don't you just move it?
You can move it. If you already casted it, just move it.
Move it 30 feet and right here.
No
Right
shit.
underneath the troll. It's within 30 feet.
Okay, what she's wanting to know is, because it's still active and it's a concentration spell, can she cast a different spell that's not concentration?
Yes.
Yes.
There you go. Yes.
Okay,
And
I
still
want
be able to move it.
What are you casting?
You can move it and cast.
the troll. The one that you pointed at.
It's got to end its turn in that area.
No, when she hits it.
Oh, that's right.
At the start and end of a turn.
No.
I have to pee.
Isn't it when it first enters it and then
If she
at
rams
the
it
end of
with
a
it,
turn?
If she rams with it, it does automatic damage. But
But if it
if
ends
it
its turn
doesn't
there.
move and ends its turn, it takes another damage.
Because it's burning.
Move away from that range.
roll your damage.
2d6. Those spells added bonuses. The damage.
Yeah.
5.
5 damage.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Up to you.
If I stay relation advantage, does that mean it goes back to 1?
Okay, no, that's all. That's all.
All right. Don?
Because then I can't use the.
Okay. This is where it gets tricky.
Can't use this.
All right. And on is going to look at the giant and the goblin sitting on the giant's shoulder. They're still within 30 feet, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
If I didn't have the spear, then I'll be.
He is going to pull out from one of his pockets some dried flowers he collected a few days ago on the road that were dried. He's going to crumble them and let them fall and let the breeze take them. And then as he's casting, he's going to pull their pheromones off of them, like as if he's clearing the air of bad energy, and sweep them through the flowers as the energy flows down to both of them with a higher level casting of charm person.
Nice.
So they both need to succeed at a wisdom save DC 17.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Oh, shit.
Uh-huh.
I had to think about that.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
I love my little Chaos Goblin over
I
there.
knew that already.
I'm not pointing out any particular names, but I just love my little Chaos Goblin.
Who's sending that message? Oh.
Hello.
Oh, damn.
Hello.
What?
Fucking quit. I don't want to play D&D ever again.
What?
Did they?
I'm checking their modifiers.
Okay.
You said wisdom?
A wisdom save of 17.
Is that
For
Uncle Daniel
all
or
of
Daniel
them.
Daniel said that?
Dan.
Dan. Okay.
Okay, they both failed.
Okay. So I'm gonna put that aside as a casted spell. He's going to then I'll slide down the edge of the teepee to stand like behind them.
Okay.
And I'll say, hey guys, there's been a big misunderstanding. We were here to see if we could trade information with you. We need to put a stop to this fighting right now. And he's gonna say it in giant and then in goblin, in like perfect dialect.
Is Charm Monster not a 5e?
I was thinking the same thing, but I don't. The only source one trusted is that.
You did which spell?
Charm person?
But a giant is still
A giant's still a humanoid, so rules as written, it would count.
It counts, yes. Even the goblin technically counts as a humanoid.
So roll or persuasion at advantage. Oh, fucking god.
What?
As I a 13 and a 1. But as the words escape my mouth, I realize what's happening, and time slows, and it rolls backwards as I use Chronal Shift, one of my temporal spellcasting powers, to re-roll that.
Yep.
It's a little bit better. 17 plus...
You may not want to keep it.
Plus 1, so 18.
Right.
So Josh brings up an excellent point. I don't want to TPK you guys. My dice, on the other hand, have other things in mind tonight. As I rolled another nat 20 for the night, that makes like my 10th one tonight, and a 19.
Keep
Roll
going.
those damn dice out.
Keep
So,
going.
I've been switching my dice. I've got a bag of dice I pull randomly out of.
It's been a different dice every time.
I've got my stack here and I just keep pulling things out of it.
Actually, he kept the blue dice that he had rolled so low against me and everybody else because he missed a lot of the hits.
So yeah, they grumble something at you. But threat, enemy, bad boss. Ugh! Almost in unison from both of them in their own tongues.
Okay.
And yep. 18 plus to hit.
Oh.
Shifter another 3 points of damage. whichever. Followed by another 6 points of damage. Followed by another 6 points of damage. Shifter. How much health do you have left?
A 3.
Alright. So, and it's going to.
Out of the
Fuck
flame.
out of the flaming sphere that keeps bitch slapping it.
Not doing-
Shifter, you're up. Shifter, you're up.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't unmute myself. I'm gonna shapeshift into a direwolf, and then where's my team at right now?
How are you shapeshifting again?
Using my necklace thing that you gave me.
Okay, you've got to tell me when you're using an item to do a thing.
Oh, sorry. So I'm gonna grab my necklace from around my neck, and I'm gonna use its ability to regain one of my shapeshifts, and then I'm gonna use a third shapeshift and shapeshift into a direwolf.
1 second.
So shifting something in front of something causes an attack of opportunity, though. I don't know.
Yes,
It does?
I don't know what
I would think so, doesn't it? Or is
I don't
it,
know. That's why I was questioning, because I don't know that kind of thing.
is it an instant?
It's a bonus action for him to shapeshift.
Then no.
No. No, only actions do.
So you turn into a direwolf, and what'd you ask?
Where's my team at?
All over the place.
Yeah, one's back there, one's 45 feet up, 2 of them are there, one of them is there,
And one disappeared.
and one is in that direction.
And one's here.
And one's here.
Alright, so looking at this situation, I'm gonna assume that we're probably fucked.
So,
And I'm gonna sprint towards my team. That's, I can't even point at it.
what's your AC?
14.
You take 9 points of damage as you sprint away from the ogre. I mean, troll.
Okay.
Oh, shit. And 4 points of damage from one of the goblins. Jesus fucking Christ. And 6 points from another one of the goblins. Which way are you sprinting?
I'm gonna go towards my team that is behind the troll, I believe. And then I'm gonna go 50 feet, and then I'm gonna dash another 50 feet.
You're good.
So he's just running away.
Oh yeah, I'm dipping.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be like screaming noises as I'm dipping at my team to like get the fuck out of here.
Roar!
I don't know what exactly.
Dipping, straight dipping.
Wolf would say that. Wolf would just keep barking.
Aaron.
I've got to somehow shield this guy and carry him to keep him from getting shot.
Mechanically, you can't.
Yeah, I know. Because he's a lot bigger than I am.
So even the same size, there's not a mechanical.
Yeah. Okay. So, but I can't pick and dash, can I? Even with my
You
strength
can,
and
but your
rage?
speed is halved when carrying someone.
It's still 35 feet.
Right, but I'm saying it's half.
Yeah,
So, yeah, you're 35.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, let's right here, right?
That's it.
Right there. And one behind you.
Alright, have it.
Alright. Is there any difference between me ending my rage with a bonus action and me just ending my turn without taking damage? Is there any other?
Yes, one burns your bonus action, one doesn't.
I Is this a road?
It's path.
So it's a clear path.
Yes.
I would be here then.
I am going to.
Well, I would have trees all in my way. Which is not
I
trouble.
understand why. It was just here. No, here. No, here.
I know. It's just I was trying to understand the map.
I'm gonna yell out to whoever can hear me. Retreat! There's too many of them.
I used
and
up every one of my
dash that way.
inspiration. Just saying.
Use my action to dash that way.
What are you?
So did I and the guy.
Dwarf. I have 35 speed.
35 speed.
35 speed.
Barbarian.
Yeah.
Barbarian.
I forgot barbarians have a bonus speed.
Alright.
Yeah, we just got it. Nobody took an attack of opportunity when
He
you
wasn't
were
actually next to them. He was.
Oh, okay. That's
I
right.
wasn't
Bow
within
range
melee
doesn't
range.
count. That's right.
I wasn't within melee range. And in case anything comes up, like,
What?
In case anything like comes up from the side of me or somewhere that I don't notice, I'm gonna ready my action just in case.
You burned your action to dash.
Oh right, yeah. I can't ready if I used it.
Burn all actions to dash.
Star's gone. Sky, you're up, and you see your friend being buried away.
Buried away?
Being carried away by Perrin.
Is he still within bow range from the goblins?
Yes.
Yes.
Then I do not retreat. I am going to. Is any of the other teammates in this fracas?
But that's
yes, Anon still is.
He was the guy I was helping, yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, shit. How far is he from me?
5, 10,
Way
15,
the hell
20,
over
25,
here.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75 feet away.
75.
Can he see me?
Yes.
No.
I can see 120
Yes.
feet in the dark.
Sure,
Yes.
but there's a
Players
lot of
can
other stuff going
actually
on.
see 2
And
miles.
I'm behind the giant. That's all I was asking.
Oh,
He's
I'm
up.
flying. I'm high
He's
up.
45 feet up.
He's up here.
Right. There's still a lot of
Giant's only
stuff in
20 feet
between.
tall.
That's all.
What'd you say, Shifter?
Oh, when we were doing our campaign, like the one we do on Thursdays, a while back, do you remember when we actually found out that players can see like 2 miles or something ridiculous like that?
Yes, but that's through without stuff being blocked.
Yes. And this is a
That's what the
forest.
question was his vision not blocked at all?
And this is not nighttime. This is daytime.
Well, I was talking about the fact that he was 45 feet up, though.
Yes, but again, his question was if he can see him through the giant that's standing in between him and him.
This is a legitimate question.
Yeah.
I mean, I still know he's over there, though.
Yeah. I'm going to say yes because I'm not about to do the math on whether or not you would actually mathematically be able to see him.
We need somebody who can cast a wall of flame.
Our wizard's in the middle of their camp.
I can do
I'm
wall
aware.
of water or wind.
So that is the only other teammate that's in there?
Yeah, he did.
What was that?
That's the only teammate in that area?
Yes. Everyone else is
Yeah,
running away.
to be fair, if he sees me not trying to fight, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I
I just
see
want to make
standing
that very
there.
clear. I'm not trying to fight.
And he's human?
Yep.
You're unconscious. You don't know shit.
Josh goes, the guild didn't send him, it was the goblins. It was a ruse all along.
Is that troll still up?
Yes.
Dear God, dude. Fuck. I'm gonna move back about, I don't know, 30 feet towards them, towards the party.
Yeah.
Oh, they're over there. I thought they were up at the top there.
No, the party's down here.
Okay. And I'm going to fire an arrow at a goblin.
Fire an arrow at a goblin?
A goblin holding a bow.
All right, go for it.
14 plus. Oh, okay.
The fucking goblin.
The damage is definitely going to be good. It's just the mass.
Just make sure that ricochets don't get by the
13 points of damage to him.
I need
I like
3.5
this one.
cleave.
I like this one. Thank you, Daniel.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I like the guy.
I need 3.5 cleave.
Poppy, are you running? Poppy, you guys are muted.
Nobody knows what you're doing.
Okay. I'm still within 60 feet, right?
There's a giant light on the screen. We can't really count the tiles.
Still the light.
Yeah, the light's reflecting off the board, so it's hard for us to count.
Working on it.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Give it. No.
Yeah, that was the light. So I can see it.
Yes, you have like 5 feet to play.
Okay, I'm gonna move it to where the troll is now.
That works.
Now you can't get rid
That's
of
my
it.
second.
It doesn't use a spell.
More damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't use a spell slot.
Alright then.
No,
No, not in there.
Oh, okay.
What is that noise?
What's your damage, Poppy?
I'm trying to find the dice.
What is that noise?
It's Poppy's trying to find the dice.
Oh,
Good luck one, so you can see. And they're not good luck.
Roll 3 damage.
Yeah.
Who's made all that noise?
oh my god.
It's still alive. I bet it's just like one hit point left.
And then I'm going to move to my left to where Perrin is.
15.
And then, yeah, cure wounds on,
Does that take concentration? No? Okay.
No.
That's right.
Catch level 1, 2, or 3.
I think I have
Well, you can catch level 3, 2, 4.
It's making me easier to dash it.
level 3 on Josh's character, whatever his name is.
Alright.
So, cast a spell at a higher slot, so 1d8, one extra 1d8 per level, so you can see an extra d8.
I didn't get the damn yet, though. I didn't mind.
Isn't he able to use the same spell he did before to get out?
Ooh, an 8.
15.
Oh, that-
15
You have to get killed.
plus your
Oh,
spell ability modifier. Which is your wisdom, I believe? Yeah, your wisdom. So plus 2, so 17.
Alright. You heal 17 more?
Any bellies?
Huh?
Any
For
bellies?
some
No, I damaged
bizarre
you.
reason.
Oh, that's right. But the
What is
healing
that behind me?
I want only one restless.
Behind you where?
That white thingy.
This one?
The white figure. Yeah.
Me.
Toby.
Have that.
Oh.
I understand how it can get confusing because most of the army is white.
Let him know. If you haven't not finished.
I was gonna go more back, 10 feet back, but it wouldn't
In
matter.
between all of you.
Oh my.
10 feet to the right. Then I end my turn. Because I have 25.
Shifter, you continue running?
It doesn't fit.
Well,
It didn't.
I didn't end my
How many
turn.
teammates have
Steve, she
moved
wasn't
right
finished.
back to where
No.
I'm
the
at?
dash.
Yes, it was dash. What? Sorry, I thought you were done, Poppy. What are you doing?
Where are all my
Just
teammates
10
currently
feet
sitting?
to the right.
10 feet to the right?
Like, did 15, right? Yeah.
I skipped someone else's turn.
So are all 4 of these guys right here my teammates?
Hold on. Yeah, I think I'm also trying to switch back to Sar. And it didn't. Yes, these are all your teammates.
Who's the goblin?
Before the troll. Or before and on.
That's not a goblin. That's
Because I
Toby.
know the troll goes before I do.
And on your
I go after two individuals.
I don't think any of the goblins have gone yet, have they?
Yeah, I just realized I skipped all of them.
Yeah, I mean they're all within bow range still too.
Yeah, I just realized I skipped all of them. That's why I was processing when I was telling people to stop for a second. So I was trying to think.
So the group in the back, did they get partial cover?
Them?
Yep.
Yeah, because the forest. We're in the forest.
Yeah.
He goes up by 5. 2. Really? That's pathetic.
So I get a 14 AC. 14 AC.
Yeah, all the bad guys gotta go.
Are all of us within bow range?
Yes.
Do we have to move them? Or are they staying where they are?
No, they're all moving. They're chasing you.
Everybody but Sar.
I mean that's the thing. They're gonna move and then they're gonna fire.
Yeah.
I mean that's obvious. So they're gonna close ground, so there's gonna be less coverage because they'll see you.
I don't want to. Wrong way, Mike.
You guys realize we can't outrun them. I mean, it's going to come to a point where we're going to have to start making con checks and we're going to have to stop to fight.
No.
I think the goal is if we move far enough away, they might stop
Oh, I
pursuing.
used step 2.
They're goblins, dude.
Is this already moved?
No.
Have these?
No.
Wait, he's in here?
That's not him.
Oh, okay.
I used his piece because he ran away.
Oh, okay.
And there's technically...
Have these been moved back here?
No. There's technically like 100 more goblins than what's actually on the board right now. I'm just saying this is all that moved down because I don't have that many fucking pieces to assault you people with.
Yeah, but I mean, not all of them would give chase. Some of them will hold back to defend the fort anyway.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Steven, counting that, would you agree with me? I'm like 150 feet away
No.
from the troll's position.
No.
No, you're only...
You only moved a total of 100 feet from here.
Hey,
So
Steve, I just want to
How
make
far
sure
am I?
Is that troll still alive?
I just want to make sure you're tracking with Poppy's spell. If you're within 5 feet of it, you take damage.
If they end their turn there or she hits them with it.
I'm saying because all the goblins look like they're within 5
Right.
feet of it.
When they end their turn there, they'll take damage.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're good. Shifter, you're like 20 feet off board.
Correct.
Y'all don't realize that they move just like we do.
Oh, I know.
No, we know.
I'm aware.
Sar
Getting there,
and
getting there right
Shifter
now.
are going to get away.
Those are the only people who are going to get away.
Hold
those are
on, I'm getting there.
They're the only ones that are guaranteed to get away. Did you move to the big guys in the back too? The big guy? He wouldn't move actually. He's under.
They wouldn't
Yeah,
move.
they're charmed.
They're charmed.
They can still move. It's just they regard him as a friend.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What?
Sorry.
What?
I wanted to ask. So is Uncle Daniel the only one who's actually following the original plan still?
No, the original plan went out the fucking window as soon as the thing made him and tried to swing on him.
I don't know.
And
And
then the entire-
window, they think
So
about
that's not entirely true. I still had partial plan from then.
Yes, yes. My
He-
bad.
He's still working on the plan.
I need to make a thing. I need this.
This.
You need essentially a ruler.
You need a longer one. I have one.
100 foot.
Hmm.
10, 15, 20. Have a ruler.
Yeah.
I have an 80-foot ruler.
Huh?
I have an 80-foot ruler because I'm going to be nice and say the goblins that would be at disadvantage aren't going to shoot them.
80 foot?
Yes, because 80 foot is their minimum range, their maximum normal range. 320 feet is they have disadvantage to shoot range.
Oh, yeah, because then all of them would be able to hit us.
Now, if you're really nice, you roll once for all of them, and it's a gambit. Either they all hit or they all miss.
So all of these can hit Toby.
Yeah.
But
all of these can
Foreman,
hit.
the back row can hit you guys.
Yes.
So pretty much that just can hit you guys.
These can't do anything.
So,
Want me to go back down? You want me to take this away now?
well, they're going to go after the healer first because not completely stupid. So Poppy AC.
You're muted.
15.
And max hit, or current hit points.
34.
I'm sorry, but they would go for the healer first.
For me?
34.
Oh, sorry, running away.
So that's a call. Hopefully they don't.
Don't forget that I fired arrows at them.
Yeah, I took the one away that you killed.
Remember when you did the same thing?
No, I mean they know that I'm above them firing arrows.
Yeah. Again,
There's
now,
a whole lot behind it.
right now they're worried about the healer first. Then I'm gonna figure out who's getting hit next. 8. Miss. Miss. Hit.
Yeah.
What, 3?
I'm finally missing some.
Hit. 8.
I jinxed it.
It's all you.
8. At least 8. Confirmed. 8, 9.
-2.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
One.
Sorry, have
I'm
it.
gonna deal with the rain.
Sorry, have it. Put your hit points at.
31. I took 40 earlier. My max is 71.
I thought you were a lot lower.
Holy shit. Holy shit. I'm only at 59.
I'm at 30.
That's the max rolls
That's
he
a
12
rolled.
plus 5. 12 times 5 is
60.
60.
What's your
Oh, plus your
constitution?
con. Yeah, no, that's.
My con is +2.
So that's
should be at 70
10.
max if you roll max each time.
I had. Wait.
Your maximum hit points right now?
What feat
I'm
did you
trying
take?
to think.
You might have took like the tough feat. That gives you a more extra.
Where would I have written that? Let me see.
I don't know.
I'm thinking you already did your hit points last week when you were told. Last time when you were told to.
Huh?
You might have already did your hit points before this game.
You
You might have doubled up. There's no way you have 74 unless you have tough.
71. Sorry.
There's no way you have more. There's no way you have 70 hit points unless you have tough. Because I know you didn't roll 12 the entire time.
I don't think I have any
Okay,
feats written down
So
at
what
all.
was the last amount of hit points you got today? How much points did you get?
How many hit points did I get?
Yes.
I rolled an 11.
Plus 2, so 13.
Plus 13.
So subtract 13 from your total of 71.
So that was
58? No,
Wait.
58.
58.
That sounds about right, because I was at 59, not rolling max.
okay.
all the time.
So 31 minus 13 would be my current hit points
Yes.
right
Yes.
Sorry, 18.
now. 18.
18.
Sorry, not trying to kill you, but that number just doesn't compute.
I know.
Odd.
58. You said.
Yep, so 6 damage. 5 damage. 5 damage. Stop me when you're dead. 12 to hit, misses.
Yes, he's. Wait, no, 12 is his AC.
Is Toby down?
Well, plus 2 because of the.
No, because they're close enough now.
Oh, never mind.
That was when you were at greater range.
Even Obscured by force?
60.
That's what we were talking about, is the obscurity of the force.
Right now I'm at 2 hit points.
You're down.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay, he was in that
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, Mike.
Go.
Mike,
How does...
current hit points to me?
My current hit.
You lost your rage because you didn't attack last turn?
I'm more.
Okay, just making sure.
It's
Question.
59. Oh wait, no, excuse me. It is 54.
Is he dragging him?
No, he got healed, so he got up.
Is it...
Although, no, I'm not going to back that out because that was my bad, so never mind.
Is it a
She technically wouldn't have killed him by the time this happened.
Oh.
But I'm not going to take that back.
Oh.
I'm not. That feels cheap. It's not her fault that I messed up.
Yeah, but it's going to get redone anyways.
What?
Does damage make you fail on a death save if you're down?
Yes.
Yes. But they're not going to keep shooting you.
Okay.
Because
I didn't know if they would keep shooting me
I
after
would
I
tell
was
you if
down.
they were. That's why I rolled against using it next.
They're going to wait till everybody's down. They're going to put a couple more arrows in everybody, and then they'll be done.
You have 19?
I got a 19 because it's 17 plus the 2 of the security.
Wait. My AC would have been 14 with obscurity.
Just switching to Dan.
It's probably still would have hit.
How many minutes they switch?
Okay.
Dan, AC?
My AC 16.
Actually, I'm sorry. Hyla. Never mind. AC?
15.
Hit points.
17.
210. Miss.
Where are we starting at?
17, you said?
Yep. Yeah, that's 8.
8. So, 9.
9.
9.
That's it.
5.
5, 4.
9.
What was your AC again?
14.
15.
3.
2.
17.
And you're done.
Yeah. God damn it.
Glix. Not Glix, sorry. Glix Peace.
Sky.
Sky.
Yes. That's it.
Am I still counting?
5 damage.
5 damage.
Okay.
Yes.
What was your AC again?
16.
Thank you. I don't know why I rolled the damage.
Yes. 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 Ooh.
Oh, fuck. 6, 12, 14 damage. Quickly collect your math box to say fuck you guys. I should have been using this one from the beginning.
That's it.
5.
Ooh.
8.
Not 20, not 1.
This is the last one.
Alright, and that's it.
I'm still standing.
Poppy, damage for your flaming sphere.
Wait, she's down.
Oh, yeah.
Flame Sphere's gone. Yeah. Just good the minute they killed her.
Yep, I failed at that.
The last one did how much damage to me?
Do you remember how much damage I said last? I think. Was it 5? 5.
Was it 8?
I thought it was 8, but Josh said 5.
Do you?
Oh, I thought there was an 8 and then a 5.
Okay.
Do you roll it as saves or do we?
I do.
Okay.
I remember there being an 8 and I remember there being a 5, so we'll say 8 then 5.
That's what I got.
Can I put some rings on?
Yeah, it was 8-5.
Okay, getting rings.
13.
Oh, you didn't wear rings.
Alright. So now Anand's up.
Wow, you guys have done admirably. The hobgoblins didn't think you would do this well. I think that at this point, we should allow our separate sides to collect the wounded so that I can report well on your progress.
Ooh, that's actually
Perception
not.
advantage.
That's actually not against their whole message.
17 plus 18. Roll your nat 20.
You know he's going to.
In giant and common, well, first giant, then common, they yell out, "Stop the fighting! Collect your dead! Leave!"
Do the goblins listen?
We don't know.
And then, Inan will say, because that was just talking, Inan will say, I will make sure to report well of your efforts, friends. Now he'll nod, and then he'll begin to walk towards the exit.
That way.
Is there a gate? Is there a gate besides that gate? Is this the only gate?
Yeah.
Then that's the only way I can get out.
Yeah, they built. This is. You can tell being in here. This was a hastily built camp used to watch an entrance.
Yeah. Then that's the only way he can get out.
Moving 30 feet towards me, please. Jesus Christ.
And he's not running. I mean, he's moving his normal speed. And then he'll take a dash action to move his normal speed towards the group and left, and I don't know, from your perspective, left? Like to where there's less enemies?
Yeah.
So 60 total?
So another 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The troll walks eyes with you since you're the last one standing that you can easily look at. Just growls, takes a step forward, and you see it stop and just stare. And just stand there.
Okay.
Shifter, continue running.
Do I hear them yell that?
Yes.
I'm gonna turn around and see if everybody's actually stopped fighting.
Well,
Like if the goblins stop firing arrows, everything like that.
At this moment, the only one you see stand down is the troll.
I am going to cast Wall of Water.
You're a bear.
So you drop your shapeshift?
First I'm going to move in to closer to my teammates, like to get on top of them, and then I want to put the wall in a way so that way they have to walk all the way around the wall and onto the back side of the wall to try to enter it, because I can make it up to 30 feet long, 10 feet high, and 1 foot thick. So I kind of want to do like a this thing around us.
Alright, so they said stop attacking and you immediately cast spells. Anything else?
That's not an attack, that's a defensive move, but...
Depends how the people that don't know how your spells work take it.
Okay. I guess not, no.
Next person.
You've done it, Perrin.
I'm going to hope and pray. They're knocked over right beside me, right? Wait, no, she was 2 over this way.
Or she was fishing over.
So
He's right in front of you, I'm behind you, and she's 10 feet next to you.
Can you move the camera?
hit him, because I'm going to assume that I've got to bind him, because if I just drag him away, there's no chance that there's a chance that he's not going to survive.
I ask that you reposition the camera.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you guys. Thank you.
I failed.
The pen is the wall of water.
1.
No, I did a 5.
What are those?
My dice. This actually works.
Ooh, it's blue.
How tall is it?
Nice. Wall of water.
10 feet, which means it's only about this far.
Steven, is that my wall of water?
Yes.
Is there any way that I could like bend it back around us?
No, it's
because
as
I have
wide
30
as-
feet.
It's as wide as it's going to go.
It has 30 feet.
That is
Is
30
that-
feet.
That's 30 feet?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
That's just 6 squares. 30 feet's just 6 squares.
Can you move it closer to us, like as close to us as it can go? Just to make it look as defensive as possible.
Am I covered from the wall?
No. Half covered. Sorry, what are you doing?
We can't hear you.
Everybody except for Perry is down.
Sorry, we're trying to mute me.
And
Yeah. After I took off, I sprinted, heading back to where our original clearing
you
was.
got about 150 feet away. You heard them yell for a ceasefire.
You're not going to come anywhere near us.
Do you head back or do you keep running?
Wait, when did they call it? Because I moved 40 feet a turn,
Oh, sorry. So 80, 106.
and I'm sprinting too, so 80 feet a turn.
Yes. So it's 160 feet because it's only been 2 rounds since you forgot. We're only on the 4th round.
Oh, what?
Fucking fourth round, holy shit.
Yeah.
My fucking counter tells me about around 4.
At this point, do I see anything when I turn around and look back at that
No,
place?
there's too many trees with how far away you are.
So there's no way they could see me.
No, as far as you can tell.
I am gonna stealth and do a full loop around, and basically come in from the opposite direction in a stealth, just so I can
Okay.
keep an eye on the situation. I'm not gonna jump into the freaking fray.
Yeah.
If it's gonna kill me, but I want to know the situation. If I can help out, I can help out.
All right, Sky. Or sorry, no.
Huh?
The chief, the fucking big guys yell out, we call it a ceasefire. You cast, you break.
In common?
Yes, what?
In common.
So Perrin,
And goblin, then giant.
and Anon both understand it.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Even though I'm unconscious, knew that was going to happen.
40 feet up, everyone.
Right?
That's not one, my guys. I tried to recruit you to the enemy, Dan. My bad.
Or I'm sorry, what?
I said I tried to recruit you to the enemy. My bad.
That's the smartest move at this point.
I accidentally grabbed your piece.
Okay, so
You're not up just yet. I was just telling you I accidentally grabbed your piece instead.
So the wall of water caused a break in the ceasefire?
They yelled out, you cast, you broke.
okay, I was gonna say if it was my turn, I'm gonna use my insight to see if they're still going to attack.
Roll your insight.
I have a 22.
You saw they were ready to stop. They were both grips were loosening until the wall of water went up.
Okay, so are they gonna attack me? Because I'm the closest. Honestly.
You did not break the ceasefire.
Huh?
You did not break the ceasefire.
Neither did I, but I'm guilty by association.
Did they see who broke the ceasefire though through the trees?
Yeah, I know, that's the problem. They don't know who cast it.
They just could see that he wasn't there to cast it.
Yeah. They know. Yes, they can't see who cast it, but they could see the one above them that was directly above them.
And the rest of them are unconscious.
But yes, unfortunately, not necessarily guilty by association. It's
Guilty
the
by
same thing with the
location.
explosion.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
They
but-
don't know well enough.
Guilty by explosion.
The one who doesn't
There
believe
is
in
one
magic.
left in the camp. There's
That
one
was
left
our-
in the camp.
Who is the one that's up?
Perrin and Shifter.
And me.
And you. Him. But
Yeah,
he's
but
back
he's
there.
he's not over there
This
yet.
one is.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I answered over here.
I'm thinking over there. So, oh god.
Over here is everybody else. Right here is enough.
So is it the top of the round yet?
No, it's the bottom of the round. I'm trying to figure out. Look yourself up on that spot real quick. And then going to go.
So I need to know if any of them are going to fire at me then.
Give me a second. I'm debating, to be honest with you.
4 people, 5, 6 could actually hit me. 7, 8. Excuse me.
A lot of them could hit me.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Anyone that's still alive, not unconscious, can heal?
No.
No, I can bandage. That's it to keep you from dying, and you just stay unconscious.
Keep from bleeding out.
If I can do it successfully, but I'm not exactly the smartest of healers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goblin rock.
So I'm technically the only one, but I'm
Move
unconscious.
Big Bertha up to the back of Dragonborn.
Actually, the troll comes over here. They'll see that I'm getting
Steven,
down.
did the troll
Trying to
just
bandage me,
dash?
just failing miserably.
What shifter?
Did the troll just dash?
Yep.
Yeah, because he pissed him off. He didn't want to stop fighting. He was the one that didn't want to stop fighting.
He was the one that
pissed
was
he had to.
debating on whether or not he wanted to piss his boss off and disobey him. He was the motherfucker waiting for someone to give him a reason.
He
Which,
stepped forward and growled at us, tried to intimidate us into attacking him so he could keep
Bandage
hitting
and
us.
tool, because that's the
Yeah.
number one priority.
Yeah.
I'm glad that got across. Thank you, Dan.
Yeah, I knew exactly what he was doing.
So,
So did I.
give me Dragonborn, please. Sorry, I didn't realize there were 2 Dragonborn pieces over there. Gold.
Okay.
Nope, that one.
Oh, that one.
I want that one. I want that one.
So,
Yeah.
am I being attacked?
I want that one.
And down.
Damn. You hear, come here in Giant, for anyone that speaks Giant, followed by goblin squealing, followed by a goblin rocket narrowly missing fucking shifter and splattering across the ground in the background. About 10
That's
feet
so
behind
awesome.
shifter.
That is so awesome.
And fuck it, give me the guy with the big sword. Not the.
Doesn't he
not
do
the-
2 of them?
Huh?
Can he throw 2?
Yeah.
I feel like the giant probably had multiple attacks.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have 2 throws. I can't remember.
Literally tossing goblins just like. Literally throwing them like baseballs.
Yeah, it doesn't say. Makes 2 great club attacks. You can do multiple rocks, so yeah, multiple rocks then. That's fun as it would be to hit one of you with a flying fucking goblin.
Right.
Just like splat.
Alright, so, shifter.
Yeah.
5 plus
You had to put
that.
up the wall.
1, 2, 3,
You
So
had to put
5,
up the
6,
wall.
I mean,
7,
if I could
8,
throw
9.
multiple daggers, I feel like you could throw multiple rocks.
Huh?
I feel like if I could throw multiple daggers, you could throw multiple rocks.
It just doesn't say it in the stat sheet.
on
19
this
hit?
You just had
Yeah.
to put up the wall.
Are you swinging at me, Steven?
Yes.
Well,
Shoot you.
I'm down.
Hey, he'll
I
hit
only
me.
had 3 HP. I'm down.
Yeah,
And that's
Anything
down.
hit me.
No, only 2. Or 3.
I'm on my
Counting the ones
knees
sneaking
next to
around.
him trying to bandage him.
Hey, Steve,
Yeah.
are you using a mountain giant?
No, hill giant.
Okay.
Okay. Mountain giant.
It was the
giant,
weakest of the
mountain
giants, and I wanted you guys to have a chance if you engaged them earlier. When you first scouted it out and found that there was a giant with them, I wanted you guys to have a chance of winning, so I went with the weaker giant.
Yeah, that was too much.
Didn't expect this.
No. This was not supposed to happen.
So we've got all party members down now?
Planet would not.
Except for you, Perrin, and Anon. I'm debating whether or not you and Perrin would be targets or not. I see a rationale for both.
I'm Are they looking at me and trying to assess my demeanor?
No, they would make. Fuck it. I'm gonna roll an insight. What is your demeanor? I'm assuming arms down.
No, I'm going to fire.
Okay, so
because my friend is still down, and
right,
they are attacking that area. So I am going to fire. Yes.
It's over with bandages in my hands over his friend.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's the less of the threat out of the 2 of us. If they're looking at the 2 of us.
The best he's gonna do is punch you with some
Except there's
band-aids.
all of this.
Yeah,
that
the
can
problem
hit
is
here.
Dan goes down no matter what, and then takes an immediate 2 death save fails when he fucking pancakes.
Yes. Well, it would pretty much kill me falling. I'm at 50 feet pretty much. So
Is it 1 or 2 automatic fails if you get hit?
No, it's just 1. It's a 2
Are
if
you-
you miss that 1.
It's a true if you roll a natural 1. Are you feeling wounded?
Who?
Sky?
yes.
Yeah, he's wounded already.
I knew he's wounded, but I don't know the extent.
I am bleeding profusely.
Okay.
All right, Dan. AC and total hit points, or current hit points, I mean?
I am AC 16, total hit points of 5.
So, yes, profusely.
Very. All of them miss.
Yes, yeah, that's a hit.
There
And
it
that's
is. Nope.
no, that's 4. He's still got 1 hit point left.
1 hit point.
Wait, hold on. I need to know if I get hit.
You're
You
down.
did. You got hit.
Did I see it coming?
Yes.
Yes.
I use my reaction to take half damage from that one.
So that's 2. So that's 3 left. There's the
There's
4
the-
left. You're -1.
Which
Okay.
means you're down. And you
And I
splat.
fall 50 feet.
Reaction? Feather fall?
Okay.
I will, and on looking up and seeing that last minute, we'll pull ironically an owl feather out. He'll
Hold on, what's your range?
snap the owl feather and let it go.
What's your
the
range on
range?
that, Non?
Oh, my range.
100. Oh wait, no, 50.
60 feet.
60, how far away is he?
He's 50 here.
I'm 50
Oh, wait.
feet up.
Oh,
But
that's 50. That's 50 feet.
That's 80.
I mean, as long as
No.
you
Yeah,
have
I'm way out of range.
Anon, give me a dexterity roll, because roll of cool.
So basically,
To
when
time
he
his
gets back to
reaction.
the ground, boom.
To hold, hit it.
16.
Yep. So you see him falling, you go to cast your spell, and you realize he's just out of your range. So you do your incantation, you wait for that last split second before you follow through with it.
That's sweet.
And right before he hits the ground, you see almost like slamming on the brakes, he just, and then drifts. The last 5 feet. Now, Mike, unfortunately, their insight roll
Fail.
was one of the few shit rolls I've had tonight.
It's okay. It is what it is.
So, AC.
19.
As you got 2, 4, 5,
There's
plus 2 AC.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, just plus 2 AC. And the rest can hit you.
Okay.
The rest, of them can hit you.
I mean, he's dead.
Starting with here. Miss. So you need 17 to hit you, right?
Yeah, 17 to hit me.
My suggestion is on is to throw your hands up.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's 19.
Sorry, I need to roll a 17 to hit you.
No, 19.
I need to roll because you get a plus 2.
That's right. That's it.
3.
3. Okay.
3.
6.
6.
17.
Six, 7.
Mhm.
Uh, 8. And this one has to roll 18. Almost.
Alright.
Hold on.
How many points do you have left?
So
3 of them would be able to hit me.
I'm looking something like that because I think.
What's concentration?
Oh, wait.
It's gone.
That's gone.
It is, but also it doesn't matter because it doesn't stop them from making. It gives them disadvantage to hit.
Yeah.
But yes, you are then pummeled with a hail of arrows, anyways.
Yeah, I'm done. There's just no.
I mean, honestly, at
One
this point,
that is hiding in the woods.
that troll would just walk over and step on everybody. He really would.
He would.
Yeah.
You gave him ideas.
No,
it's-
seriously. No, I'm being honest here. That's what a troll would do.
But
Yeah.
the troll is going after the one person he sees through the trees, though.
No.
Oh.
No,
Troll.
he's going after us.
Yeah, he
Troll.
wants to kill us.
All right, I thought the troll was going after Shifter.
No, he didn't see
No,
Shifter.
Shifter
Nobody
came-
saw Shifter.
Yes, he did come after Shifter. Shifter ran back in though and was right here.
Yeah, so he just goes squish, 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 squish.
Carrot, munch, munch.
And then he'd walk over to me and do the same.
Hold on. Dan has one saving grace though.
So
One,
the
two,
troll
turns,
dashed to get
3
there,
turns,
though, right?
4 turns, 5. Yeah, it doesn't get an attack this turn.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Dan's got 5 rounds before the troll would get to him.
Which he has a chance of standing up.
So going through, that's the top of the round. Or this
Everybody make a death save. It's down.
Sky makes a death save. Poppy makes a death save.
We can see what you're rolling. Tell me when it gets to me, please.
I'm at you now.
Okay, so I'm going to make one last try. I'm going to turn and say, friends, you have obviously won this battle. All of these people have information the hobgoblins want to know. Why not save them, stabilize them, and hold them? Hold them as your prisoners.
Oh shit. Can you fix that before falls and breaks the camera, please?
Hold them as your prisoners, and I'll go tell the hobgoblins that you have important prisoners.
Oh god, did anybody tell him about the hobgoblins?
I think
It's
that's
up to the difficulty
stable
at this
for
I
now.
think you guys had mentioned it, or he knew about hobgoblin. Yes, you guys told him that you had a hobgoblin ally.
We didn't tell him the
Yes,
whole
I
information.
specifically mentioned that to him.
No, you
That
didn't
the
talk to him.
hobgoblin,
He's
that the
lying
hobgoblin.
right now.
I told him we had a hobgoblin ally.
Yeah, sure. Yep.
Okay, but we didn't tell him that they were hostile if anybody came into their camp, that they would
Yeah,
kill
You,
on site.
you did. You told me
Okay.
that. Yeah. So I'll go tell the hobgoblins that you have important hostages, whatever that important word is for giants and goblins. But you should keep them, friends. Keep them here, stabilize them, chain them up.
Deception straight, no advantage.
Even
Is
though
that
they're my friends.
No, you're going against their will right now.
No, what it is they're friends, which is why you're not at disadvantage because they
Oh.
just you, then we're immediately stabbed in the back.
All right, so I'm going to use my last Chronal Shift reroll, which was the same exact number, 15.
Whew.
We keep betrayer. We squish betrayer. We keep rest.
Who's the betrayer?
They don't know. They don't know who did it.
Do they have an idea of who?
Okay.
They have a general idea who.
Yeah, this right here.
Minus him, because he was already down.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
Well, him, and him were already down.
No, I was up when the wall went up.
No, you weren't.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
wait.
no, you were down on the wall.
You were down when the wall
You're
went
talking
up.
about how you were laying in the wall.
Only me and him were up.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I ask a question?
Yeah.
How mad was the troll?
Troll was at like 2 health.
No, how mad was he?
Oh, mad. Super pissed.
Okay, he's chaotic evil.
Yes.
But you don't know that he's chaotic evil.
No, his demeanor would be different than the rest of them. The rest of them are neutral or lawful evil. He is not. He was the one we pissed off the most. He's the one standing over the bodies.
Okay, but
Kill before.
all I'm trying to say is we don't know what their inherent alignments are because these aren't.
No, I'm making a suggestion. The creature would not listen.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Can I go along with your thing of my character dies, everybody else survives, and use all 7 inspiration points to do it that I have saved up? To amplify his role? Because I've had 7 inspiration points almost the entire time we've been doing this since I did my last treasure hoard. I have not gained an inspiration point after I gained 7 for like probably 6 games.
So what I'm debating on right now is essentially from their perspective, yes, this troll is pissed at you guys. It's pissed at the one that got away, which was Shifter, but it also doesn't know either parent or shifter which one was the one casting the wall of water.
He would kill both.
But Shifter did run back in to the line of view and cast it.
They weren't. They couldn't see you. That was what we said then. They couldn't see who cast the spell.
Wouldn't the troll still have been able to see me all the way up
No.
front?
No.
He was too far back. He was in the middle of everything.
You got to
until
remember,
the end.
that's all force. It's not open plane. It's force.
But the other thing too is he is talking to the giant. He's not talking to the troll. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You guys have to
I'm
understand.
using
he's talking
I'm
to the
using
leader.
I'm using my initiative to talk to the leader, who can
Yes.
still call out to the troll.
Yeah,
It's up to the
that's
GM
what
to
I'm
decide
saying.
if the troll listens, and then the hill giant kills the troll for not
It would be
paying
a roll
attention.
of whether or not the troll would listen.
Yeah, I mean, I'd give him a 50-50 chance. Just because he's
So,
chaotic evil. You know,
It
those things are-
responds.
they're
yeah.
monsters. They're not.
Yeah,
they're not-
But-
I got one. So it responds with what I said already. Then says, "Who betrayed?
Don't know.
Bird or small man?"
Bird or small man?
He doesn't know because he
I know,
doesn't know
but he's
what I
asking
do.
him because he's the one that's been nice to him.
I know.
That he assumes is his friend right now. Anon, he asks you, "Who betrayed us? Bird or small man?"
Have you seen any certain way that the group members act? Have you noticed anything certain
No.
about them?
I don't know.
Or-
I don't
wait,
even know who
I've-
casts what.
Wait. When we're doing we're hanging out and stuff, and like we're walking order, and like we're all like
There was
around each
no
other.
hanging out. He just joined the group. Sorry.
Yeah, it's true. He joined.
I've only been hanging out with you guys for like 20 minutes when we walked here.
I
He
mean,
wouldn't
that's
have
the thing,
even
though.
noticed that 3 of the group members are mad at me and separated from me, would he?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No, there's no time for that.
Okay. He'll say, "Friends, we have, just as you, I'm sure, are honor bound within yourselves. We are honor bound within ourselves. If I choose the betrayer, I must be the one to dispatch him. I will do it here in front of you, but I have to kill him with our own rights."
I need to know so I know what to have you roll. Are you lying to him right now?
Yeah, I'm not gonna kill him. Yeah.
That's what I figured.
You're gonna piss them off. Don't. Oh
He's
man.
He's my friend. He has no reason not to believe me.
True. He would watch you though when you did it, and he would
Right.
believe you.
Right.
Then.
Roll deception.
Straight.
Yeah.
$13.
Oh shit.
Yeah. They've been rolling really well all night.
Tell us who first.
Yeah, I'm. They're pissed, dude, because we attacked them.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 1 second. I'm rolling randomly. I think it was the one who changed into the bear and the dog.
You changed into a dog?
Mm-hmm.
Wolf. Dog.
Oh.
He yells out, "Fine. Bring the rest. Take the bird to his owners."
Steven,
Yeah.
wouldn't they have also seen me cast the fire, and they would have seen that he wasn't casting spells, I was?
Yes.
So, to be honest, that's the reason I chose you, because you cast spells, and I haven't seen Sky Pet cast any spells. Or
Well,
Perrin.
it's not Sky, it's me.
Perrin. I haven't seen Perrin casting spells.
It's because he doesn't believe in it.
So he responds. He says, let his master have him. Bring us the rest."
irony of it would have just been fun.
The troll, who has been burned severely by this fucker, grunts, says no in giant, and steps on him.
Success?
It's an automatic fail as he caves his skull in.
No, a success because he's unconscious.
Oh, yes. No, it's automatic crit.
Yeah.
So he pivots. I'll take it. Roll an insight.
Dude, he's gonna kill them all.
Oh,
Who?
you.
This is gonna be awesome. A pissed off troll.
Not a lot.
An
10.
uncontrolled troll.
God, you know, I have all the skills we need.
The troll turns around and leans down to pick up Perrin, and as far as you can tell, accidentally sits on Shifter as he does that.
Accidentally.
Freaks out, spins around, and fucking yeets Perrin. Looks up at his boss and goes, "Oops, I'll get him," and runs off into the forest.
Actually, that's my hit.
Sorry.
So that's 2 people dead.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Can I have a reaction or an action?
Yeah.
Okay. I was having it prepared anyway. I would like to possibly, as Perrin is yeeted, to cast Vortex Warp to teleport him elsewhere.
Where does that teleport him?
So am I 90 feet away from Perrin? Where Perrin was being chucked? Or
Yeah, he's
him
way
being
back
chucked?
over here.
I was right here.
No.
That's 18 squares. Nope,
No.
I'm not. Nope.
Just
Okay.
shy.
Just shy by 5
Whoa,
foot.
oh, I'm sorry. 120. I'd be casting it at 3rd level.
Okay, then yeah.
I would like to now if you he's unconscious, so that's up to you on whether or not he makes a con save. But
It'd be an instant fail.
I would like to change his trajectory and halt his trajectory and push him 90 feet straight towards you. No, am I wrong? Straight towards the path, but back. Like back towards you. Yep. Keep going 90 feet, whatever 90 feet from that point is.
So you do that, and that is the direction the troll runs off into. Because that was already the direction the troll was going to run off into.
Oh, then no. I'm sorry. I'm not sure where the troll.
You wouldn't
You wouldn't know that. The troll would have runs after he throws
So it's a
him.
good try, but
So he
you just
throws
wouldn't know.
him, you cast the spell, then he runs off in that direction.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So he gets
Yeah.
squished anyway.
Just because that's what I'd already said he was going to do, was that he ran after you threw him.
You would move the troll to the left. I thought that was the direction he had thrown
No, sorry, I
Perrin.
said he runs off into the forest like that, and then I just moved him out of my way.
Okay. I wouldn't have continued the arc the direction he is already throwing Perrin. I wanted to go like 90 degrees perpendicular.
So he threw him this way, you stopped it and turned it this way?
Yes.
Alright.
You're good if that's not cool or if that's not possible.
Rerolling the character. I've already erased some of it, so.
Roll would do.
He's already erased it. What's it?
Okay.
High or low, and on. Jesus Christ, my brain just shut off on me.
Hi.
Thank you. Sorry, my brain's
No, you're good.
giving up on me. One more?
Low.
One more?
Hi.
Alright. And one more, sorry.
Low.
So, he makes his rounds, accidentally crushes, picks up, and accidentally fucking crushes.
Accidentally. Heavy quotes right there.
Yes.
Very
That's what
heavy
your rolls were
quotes.
for, were whether or not he was going to stop. Because again, he was burned, beaten, bloodied, and then betrayed.
Is he heading my way?
You were the one he picked up and didn't squish.
I'm the one that stuck an arrow in him.
Yes, but he was more pissed at the casters.
Gotcha.
Or the people that are grouped with the casters. So, sorry, Dan. Second death save, you got your automatic failure already, too.
Oh.
Alright.
Wait, when did he have an automatic failure?
Oh, he didn't have that
He
automatic
didn't
failure.
have that
Never mind.
automatic failure.
So, it comes back to you, Anon.
I shout back, I will be back, and I will head out towards the path, making a wide curve around the troll.
Oh, I mean, we would call me dead because I don't think anyone will patch me up.
Like over here.
Yeah.
And
Just
then
move
back.
me.
Okay, so you dip. They let you dip. They don't stop you. Dan, they succeed on their medicine roll to bind your wounds.
Oh, wow, they did heal me.
The question is, what do you do when you wake up?
Okay. What do I see when I wake up? That's what matters.
I already know how this is going to go, but it's how
Do I see them like doing something to the bodies of my friends? Do I see my friend dead?
You do. You see a pile of your allies.
Am I bound?
Yes.
How am I bound?
Hands tied to a pole.
Am I able to palm a knife to cut my binds?
Sleight of hand?
I do have sleight of hand.
I figured you're a fucking rogue.
Exactly is why I'm asking these questions.
I know.
Sleight of hand roll is.
Oh, so while you're rolling that real quick, I would just like to say
19.
All right, real quick. I like 20% apologize for how this went. That being said, in my opinion, I did not act out of character for any of the enemies, and if anyone feels like I did, please feel free to privately message me, and we will discuss why I did what I did and how you think I.
But I mean, I brought up out of all the creatures on the battlefield, the troll is the most nasty and mean. He would have done it. He would have.
And I'm just, you know how I play, Dan. You play with me for a bit now. I like.
Yeah, you don't like to kill people.
I don't, and I want to make sure everyone understands. I want to make sure people don't feel like I cheated them. Is all I'm saying.
No, I mean, I only brought it up because I mean he's a troll. You know, if he would have been a giant, he would have listened. He would have. Because he's not chaotic and evil. But the troll is a true monster out of all the things on the road.
I picked troll, giant to give you guys a chance to win if you fought them by themselves.
Yeah.
But we had a bajillion.
Keep that one. But everyone, please wait to roll anything new until next week. I don't have the brain power to continue this anymore. I'm fucking exhausted. So go and keep that one.
Goblins.
Yeah, you rolled it for me. It's fine. I just don't want to go in.
19.
As I pass through, I would like to see if I can find Perrin to see if he's still alive.
You watched the troll grab him before you left. He made his way around and picked everyone up.
Oh, he found where I teleported Perrin to?
How far did your teleport go? I thought you said you changed his trajectory.
So I changed the trajectory, but it's all within 120 feet. So I was trying to hide him somewhere in the trees. So the troll hopefully wouldn't be able to find him. I was hoping he would survive, but as I've been watching him roll stats, I'm guessing that's not the case.
Well, I misunderstood what happened.
I got a question.
You find his body. It is cold and non-moving.
Okay.
No, my other question would be your teleport spell. Doesn't it require sight?
Okay, so he's been operating through this fight that you can still see within the trees.
Yeah, it's just
so I see 1 point, I see another point, I teleport him from one to the other.
I was petting full cover at about 120, light cover at about 60.
Okay.
Right.
So, what do you do, Scotty? You palm a dagger.
I'm able to cut my binding then?
Yes.
Oh, and they're like what, burning my friends or whatever?
No, they're just piled in there waiting for Anon to come back.
So they're just gonna leave them there to rot. That's horrible. Is there anybody around me?
Not in the tent you're in. You're in a closed tent currently.
Shit, there's no way out. How tall is this tent?
10 feet? 6 feet. It's a goblin tent. It wouldn't need to be very tall.
Yeah, I know. Do.
That's why I murdered my friends.
Oh,
Yeah, I think the only one that actually survived is Sky, depending on what you do.
I gotta go.
I'll give you the week to think about it, Sky.
Okay.
Anon.
I'm gonna loot Perrin.
Okay.
Looking for any objects that would show who he was, or any items that might be useful for the continued mission.
I'll get you a list of that later. He's
Thank
gotta
you.
go.
Yep.
But if you want to do your inspiration real quick for Anon, because Anon didn't die,
Oh, let me see that.
you're good. If you need to go, you need to go. If you can wait for it, it would be nice, but if you gotta go, you're good. Anon and Sky, you both can do your inspirations.
I don't believe any of my inspirations applied here because most of them are for small role-playing stuff that we didn't get a chance to do.
Okay, if you want to read them just in case you can, if not, we'll just skip it.
Okay, when I find a subject I'm interested in, I won't stop studying until I know everything about it. I begin and end my day with small traditional rituals that are unfamiliar to others. Time is a valuable resource. I have a schedule I must stick to. My ideal is greater good. It's each person's responsibility to do what he can for those in need.
I think you got that one.
Yeah. Did several earlier.
What?
So that's it. That's one inspiration.
Well, the schedule one I would say possibly because you were very much. Well, why are we doing this? Where are we going? What are we doing? What are we doing? You were trying to do something. I don't know if that was for your schedule or something different, but
I hadn't considered that.
I ask a lot of questions.
Yes.
I sleep with my back. No, we didn't do that one. Okay. I help people who help me. That's what keeps us alive.
Yes.
That makes me max.
All right.
Absolutely, yes. I'm full. I don't need to do mine.
You're also. Oh, you survived. I forgot about that. I fucking forgot. You survived. My bad.
Yes.
Forest.
I forgot. Star ran off.
No, I didn't forget that, but
I did. Star, I'll talk to you later this week about what you see when you loop around because I need to be done.
Okay.
So I hope everyone had fun.
Hey, Steve.